sure. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man's wife. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night. What I do remember that it was real, real nice. Talks about me are never good. I don't live like the way that I should. Oh well, I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, just you and I, we could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's our time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show.
What's up, everybody? Good evening and happy Friday to everybody. It's less than a week to Christmas, 6 days, and we're celebrating the birth of our Lord and Savior, and of course the brotherhood and the friendships, the love, the family, the happiness, all of that good stuff. And we're excited to be here with you. We got some big news tonight. We got some things going on next week. Got a good big Christmas Eve stream going on. We got a fun Triple C show coming up. A lot of good stuff. And some announcements that we made earlier this week that maybe some of you didn't see. You'll get to see them tonight. And then we've got a lot of great news and merch to go through. The crew is all in, and April's in with us tonight as well. Walt is on assignment. Well, not my assignment. He assigned himself to go do stuff with Melissa for this holiday season. Walt will be back doing some shows with us after the first of the year. So we're excited. I'm excited. My friends are here. Let's get the openings knocked out and crushed so that we can have some fun here. Let's say thank you to the partner channels. They do a great job. All of their fantastic content. Absolutely love all of them. You can find all their direct links right on the front of my YouTube channel. I'm doing it without music today. We're going to, I don't know, I don't know, just quiet, I guess. Cinderella, Susan Silva, Paul Engel, Dave, Triple D. Thank you for you being a crusader of our channel and supporting us so much. We appreciate you. Business Crusaders, Park Hopper Choppers, and Main Street Treat, along with our friends Rob and Mel and their travel company. Of course, you got some great people here that are our executive producer team currently. Casey and Jen, Nick and Claire, and Sierra working on a big project with us. More to come on that in the very, very near future. We do have membership on the channel. It's completely optional. If you do one of the higher tiered level memberships, we will get you out one of the Disney minted coins with Steamboat Willie on it. One of my favorite characters. Love that. Of course, we have a P.O. box. We'll be going over there Monday and collecting all. There's a bunch of cards over there. We've been getting notifications left and right. Thank you to everybody who's sending cards over. We will acknowledge them next week on the shows for sure. And of course, the ladies of YouTube crushing it, working hard. If you see their logo up here, I respect them, love them, appreciate them, want to see them be successful, and some great people as well. Great people as well. And of course, we're grateful.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
We're available over on Facebook. We put the Facebook page and our group. Of course, we're doing LinkedIn. If you're over there, we welcome you to connect with us there. TikTok and on Instagram as well. And of course, over 250 people on our Discord. Absolutely fantastic. We're so grateful to the support we get through the community. People like NEMAD, the art by NEMAD, which after tomorrow will be hanging on the wall right behind me. I'm moving it over, and he does a great job and he's incredibly charitable in what he does, and absolutely love. He's become a good friend in the community, and I hope you'll support NEMAD by going over to Art by NEMAD on Instagram and taking a look at everything that he's got going.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDevitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love.
Katie's going to be doing some more bracelets for our meetup in the upcoming year and some other things, partnering with us. Love her. Check out her Etsy shop, and we're going to talk a little bit more about her in just a few minutes. I got a couple other things to hit, but we're going to move a couple of those to the middle of the show. I want to get started and get my friends in here. Hello, everybody. Oh, what is that, Doug? I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea what that is. Tina, how are you tonight?
Is that a beaver?
You look
Is
perplexed.
it Limu the emu? Never mind.
And Doug.
Limu
And
the
Doug.
emu.
Oh,
And
Limo
Doug.
the Emo and Doug. I thought he looked different. That looks like Limo the Emo stuck his head somewhere he shouldn't have put it. That's what I'm just saying. So, April, how are you?
I'm doing well. I was happy to see you guys all at the meetup, and I see some friends in here from the meetup, and some of those that I didn't, that didn't get to make it, but hopefully next time. So it
Hopefully
was
next
good.
time. It was awesome to see you.
Yep.
Absolutely glad you were there. Hello, Jen. How are you? Jolly.
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Your mom's here, so make sure you're good. Let you know. Douglas, how are you this evening with your emu? You're doing good?
Fantastic. It's Friday.
I love to hear that. Let's say hello to some friends. We wouldn't be we'd be just talking amongst ourselves, having just a hangout if we didn't have anybody watching. So let's say hello to Debbie Bernfeld, Debbie Thinner, Mike Beachman. Hello. The Buzz is here. Hello, Buzz. Good to see you. Lamont Gray, Benjamin Elliott. Hello. Good to see you. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Drop it down. Domini. Hello, Roberto. Welcome in. Theo Sam Eagle. Theo, reach out to me on a DM. I got a question for you. Mark Langenkamp. Hello, buddy. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, my friend. Grandma Grover's in the house. Got to meet Grandma Grover this past weekend. It was awesome. Nanny Pooh Bear is in here. Hello, Nanny Pooh Bear. Freedom Alley. Hello, Fred. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Miss Watchbrick. Hello, Jill. Welcome in. Lamont Gray is in the house. Hello, Mons. Katie Phillips is here. Hello, Katie. Welcome in. Fly Girl 5175 in the house. Anne Maria's here. Hello, Italian. And Pinot Pete. To wherever Pete is, say hello to him. Epcot Forever. Jordan. What's up, Jay? How are you? I was just talking about Jordan earlier today. Good to see you, buddy. Going down. Thomas Cannon is in here. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Spaceship Ears. Hello, John. Welcome in. Cakes. Or I'm supposed to yell that, apparently. Cakes at the top of my lungs. Plymouth Rock. Hello, The Rock is in the building. Dean the Turkey Legster is here, everybody. Hello, Dean. Great to see Dean at the meetup. It was awesome. Him and Mark Langenkamp. So many people there. Dropping down. Oh, boy. Lamont Gray. I'm not sure if I got you, but I want to make sure I do. Hello, sir. John the Corn Dog. Hello, my buddy. I hope John makes it to one of our meetups. That'd be awesome. He's been a great new member of our community coming in here. Okay, Cakes, have you let Mandy come in yet? Let her come in. She's already worked all day. You didn't go get her donuts. Let her come into the chat. I haven't seen her in here. Hello, Molly's mom. Welcome in, Anita. Good to see you. Surf Bum John is in the house. Hello, bud. Good to see you. I was watching a fishing thing, thinking about John today. Guys catching these massive stripers. Going down. Theme Park Giant, TPG. Talk about crushing it in the parks. Thad has been crushing it over the park. So proud of him. Good to see you, buddy. And it was also great to see him down at the meetup. I just told everybody, if you don't know where to go, look for the giant balloon or look for Thad. One of the two, you should be able to see from across the water. And 3 people said, I saw Thad. Literally 3 people came to me and said, I saw TPG. That's how I knew where you were. That's a true story. Let's see. And there was a picture of TPG and Debbie. Boy, you talk about odd ends of the spectrum. That was a unique picture. Alex, hello. Welcome in. Mark F. Hello, buddy. Good to see you. I hope I'm not missing anybody. It's Not So Scary Mary. Hello, Neri. She was there, and Benny. Great to see Neri and Benny. They looked so nice. They were all dressed, had the same shirts, looking all
They
sharp.
were
They looked really good.
coordinated.
They looked great.
Coordinated. They were cute.
They looked great. And you know what? Really smelled good. Like it was very nice. Like they both had on very nice perfume and cologne. It was like I left there. I was like, this is great. I don't need anything. I was just hugging beautiful people. This was awesome. So, Koya, hello, welcome in. Good to see you coming in from across the world. Boy, you guys are really chatting it up tonight. Paul Engel, hello, sir. Where's Stephanie? Hello, sir. Welcome in. There's Belinda. Hello, Belinda.
You can say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We're collecting Christmas cards. You're going to get a whole lot.
I'm excited.
That's great. That's what I love to hear. Susan Silva, hello. Welcome in. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, did not mean to, I will say hello as we go along. Hey, Mike B. There's anybody. We will say hello as we go on. Diggers is Disney Secret Kingdom in the house. Julie McCowan in the house. Hello, friends. All right, we got a ton of stuff to go to tonight. I did see people asking about the picture, so I got to grab that real quick, but I got to go over to, where was that, Doug? I showed it on Tuesday nights, right? It was on the crew. All right, so I'm not going to have everybody on the screen. I'm not going to have everybody on the
Doug, we're
screen.
doing a show. Calm down.
Not going to have everybody on the screen. Amusement Park Pirates, welcome in. They've been doing a lot of work with their channel. Welcome in, Amusement Park Pirates. I am going to show the picture. Everybody's mic will be hot. So here is the picture, because I think Susan Silva just asked, can you please show the picture? Here is the picture. Now, I will say, this does not get everybody. Jen, what are we probably missing here? Probably about 25 to 30 people, I would think. Because we had about,
I don't even know. I don't even know who's in this picture.
well, there's 78, I think, in this picture. And then there was like 6 to 9 people that came early that were not there when we took the picture. And then there was about 10 to 12 people that arrived to the back part of the meetup that are not in the picture. Like Paul and Steph came late. Dapper Danielle joined us. Living in Diz crew joined us. So there was a lot of friends that came in. So I think
himself.
where is that? I'm getting a lot of feedback right now. Sorry. There we go. There's there was, I'd say, probably about 90 some people there, Jen. I think that's about a right number. Wouldn't you think?
I would say, yeah.
I
There
mean,
were a lot of people.
So, it happens. One thing we're going to do for next year, because we don't want friends to miss, is for anything that we do for the community, for the channel, anything that we do, we are going to post a time that we're going to do it. Here's the time we're planning to do the picture. That way everybody knows, and hopefully they will make it in. It was excellent. April, it was like herding cats trying to get that picture together.
It was crazy. It was chaotic. I can tell you that. So just trying to get everybody over there. We were yelling, screaming, pulling everybody every direction.
and that was at the
It was a
point that
good
I said out loud, and I won't say my actual words. I will give you the
time.
edited version. I said, where the blank, 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 blank is Tina when I need her right now? Because Tina's handled all of our pictures and done an amazing job. I love my man Casey, but Casey's just standing there. All right. I'm like, Casey, we got to get these people together.
I will say that when I am doing the group picture, I get a lot of help from this one up in the corner over there, top right, and a couple of others, but mainly this one.
Well,
She is like my right hand assistant. So
Casey
thank you,
actually,
Jen.
Casey does an incredible job with all the pictures around me. Incredible,
Hmm.
incredible. But even he looked at me and said, "Man, I wish Tina was here." I said, "Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too." So
It's overwhelming.
it
Yeah.
was a lot, but it was awesome and it came together. If you weren't in it, hey, we apologize that we had to take it when I tried to have everybody together because I knew we had to get out of there right at 1 to get to Night of Hope. Welcome into somebody just popped up. I saw music part. Ken, Liz Life. And Lise Wilcox. Hello, welcome in. But we got the picture done. And the good thing is we've got singles pictures with everybody that was there. I made sure I took pictures with everybody, and we'll be getting them up on the website very shortly, and you'll be able to see all those pictures. So there you go, Miss Susan Silva. Took care of you first. While we're on it, let's just stay on the community stuff because there's a lot going on this week that I want to hop to real quick. And I didn't even have the logo up there. So we'll start here and then we'll hit news coming up second. So I want to run through a couple things. One, we've got coming up on Sunday night, Jan, we've got Miss Katie coming in. I think this is going to be a good one. Oh, you got her bracelets on. Doug, you got your bracelets?
I just want to say,
Tina's are en route to her. Tina's getting bracelets. Actually, I sent some for the girls too, Tina, in case they might want them. I don't know if they do or not, but I sent them anyway. So,
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun show. Goofy Guy WW. I need you to reach out to me too. I got to get with you. I got to text you after the show. I'm excited about this show, Jen. Should be a lot of fun to get to know Katie. Some great, interesting stories about her.
yeah, the little bit that I've learned about Katie over the past few weeks, she's an artist, and most artists, they're onions.
Yeah,
Katie is definitely an onion.
yeah. You got to peel that
Lots of
back.
layers. There's so much to her than bracelets. She is not just bracelets and art. There's so much more, and I'm
Absolutely.
excited for everyone to find that out on Sunday.
It'll be great. We're looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Douglas, we've been doing the Clubhouse crew. We've been having a good time over there, laughing and joking. Tina's been on there with us already. We're going to try to get more friends coming in. I think we've had a good time. I'm looking forward again to Tuesday night.
Yes, always a good time. We just let it go, baby.
It's just
Let
us
just,
having some laughs.
yeah,
If you haven't
yeah.
watched
We
us
just
on
got
Tuesday night,
my favorite is the football. The football
you like the
pictures.
football recap each week. We've been
Oh
having
my
fun with
god,
that.
I think it's
We're having fun with
hysterical.
that. So if you're watching us here on Friday night, you don't know we go live on Tuesday night with a hangout variety show is what I'm calling it. It's a hangout variety. It's a bunch of friends hanging out, but we're talking more than just Disney. Last week we talked Dunkin' Donuts. We talked I don't know, wedgies. We talked all kinds of stuff. We talked football. We talked a little bit of everything. It's all kind of stuff. So just come over, have some fun. Realize it's a laid back version on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, and after the new year, extending over to Saturday nights as well. So that's coming. This week on Disney Insomniacs, it is Christmas Eve, and I am going to move the show. And there's a reason I'm going to move the show, and I'll explain that in just a minute. We are moving the show to 7 p.m. for this week only right now. This week only. It's not a planned thing that we're going to do, but it is Christmas Eve. Whistle while you work with Melissa. Hello. Great to meet you last week at the holiday meetup. It was, Melissa. It was great to meet you. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in and hanging with us here tonight. And of course, you'll recognize some faces from the meetup in April and Jen, who were both there. So this week on Insomniacs, I'm going to go at 7 o'clock, and we're going to play Two Truths and a Lie, but it's going to be with me. I'm going to put out 3 statements about myself, and this one will not be for points, but what I might do is have some prizes right here with me, and if somebody goes and gets some right or something, we'll come up with something. I'll give out prizes right there on the right there that night. So 7 o'clock. Now, why am I going to be at 7 o'clock? Well, my man Doug. What does that guy call him in Starsky and Hutch? My man Disco Doug. That's what it is. Starsky and Hutch line. Disco Doug is going to be looking at Santa, watching for Santa, chasing Santa. And that will be right there on his channel at 9 o'clock. And he's going to have a bunch of friends over there hanging out, just doing a good thing, kicking into the time frame. So, Doug, tell everybody what you got going. I probably covered most of it because I just keep going.
No, we're gonna track Santa, everybody, live,
Oh,
live, and we may have some live reports on location
nice.
from Scallywag Steve and maybe Albert.
And I
So
actually heard that Santa might call in.
Santa might call in. Bobby is going to call in.
Oh,
And so
Oh
what
no.
we're gonna do, we're gonna have a little fun with Christmas. We're gonna talk Christmas. We're gonna talk favorites of Christmas, and then um, oh, what was the other thing I wanted to do? Oh, we're gonna do a top 10 list
nice.
of
Okay.
least favorite Christmas gifts.
Die Hard the movie. Can I start with that one?
Oh,
Just
That's not a Christmas movie.
okay. Well, that sounds fun. So, Zippity Doo
It could
Dog.
be a gift, though. You could get it on DVD.
That's true. That's true.
You could,
So,
you
come
could.
over, join me at 7 o'clock. I'll throw three statements together. Like, I don't know. Wait till then. Wait till then. I don't want any of these giving them away because some of these know things that they shouldn't know, and that I don't want to get into that. So come in 7 o'clock, and I'm going to drop you right into Doug, and it's going to be a good night. Way to start Christmas over there. Also, want to highlight that Saturday, December 20th, it is the return of honestly one of the greatest game show channels out there. If I had to have a top five, they are in my top three every time. Nick and Claire do an amazing job on their channel. It's 8 p.m. our time, 3 p.m. their
No,
time. No,
no, that's
8
no,
backwards.
the
8 p.m.
opposite.
UK. Tell me, Jen, correct me
Mhm.
because I know I'm wrong.
It's at 3 o'clock Eastern time. That's all you need to know.
Oh, there you go. So,
But
uh,
if you haven't done one of these quiz shows, they are so much fun. Nick and Claire put so much work into these behind the scenes. You play it on a little app on your phone. They walk you through everything at the start. If you haven't been to one of Nick and Claire's quizzes, stop by tomorrow if you're available at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun.
it is a lot of fun. One of the questions will be is, what type of underwear does Doug like to see Scallywag Steve in when he's at his house? I
I
made
don't think that's one of the
that is.
questions.
I made Nick promise. I made Nick promise me that would be one of the questions. And one of
Well,
the
there's a
answers
pro.
to choose from are boxers, briefs, boxer briefs, and Albert's underwear. Those are the things. So
You forgot Commando.
oh well,
Oh.
TMI. TMI. Oh, there you go. All right, let's get serious for a second.
Should have stayed at work.
Jeez.
What? Oh,
What?
Said I should have stayed at work.
because of the commando thing. Gotcha. Let's get serious for a second. Our good friend to the community. A lot of you know him. Many of you should know him. Carlos has been around for quite a bit. He's going to be a guest on our show coming up on the Triple C's down the road. I've known Carlos. He's been in my home. Um, I've broke bread with him and his family, and he's going through a tough time right now. Going through a tough time right now, and he's his daughter put together a GoFundMe for him, and I reached out and told them that I would acknowledge this. I remember when I was down on my back and my family was struggling to work through those challenges, what it was like for them, and I can only imagine. So, if you can, and it's in your budget this holiday season, moderators, could you drop this link in? I put it into the mod chat. If the moderators could drop the link in, and you can bless their family with a little bit, it'll help. Carlos is very passionate. He is a Hall of Famer. He was inducted with the Sully character in the Pixar segment. He is he's outspoken at times, and you know what? Sometimes you may not agree with him, but the one thing he is true to himself, and that won't change. And he's also a person who, when I was down, went to bat for me, so I want to go to bat for him. He does a great job with his morning strolls. I think they are real early in the morning before Doug when he's down in Disney, and um, they've had a tough year, a year and a half. They had their daughter had a very bad car accident that they had to go through, and not too long ago, um, he he lost his mom, and for the family to go through what they're going through, um, it's tough. So I'm saying if you can do something, do something. And I'm just gonna, for Tina, I know Carlos. If you want to throw out anything, or Doug or Jan, April, I'm not sure. Tina, I'll go to you. I know Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos is a very good friend, him and Suzanne. I call their daughter Michaela my adopted daughter. I've been praying for them incessantly. If anyone can spare any change, even $1 helps. Any amount. And if you can't, and you're the praying kind, shoot up some prayers for them. And
Thank you.
yeah, I don't think we want to overwhelm him with messages because he's
Right.
recovering from surgery. But Suzanne put out, if you have her info when you talk to her, please feel free to send her a message.
There you go. Welcome in,
So,
Fanatical Jim. Thank you for joining. Doug, anything you want to throw out there? Prayers do work. I know they work for me.
No, I've texted him short messages, just
Good. Okay.
love you, praying for you, and you know, I know he'll acknowledge it when he can.
Absolutely.
Um, but this is, I believe, this is 2 years in a row that tragedy has struck them at Christmas time.
Yeah, at the worst time of
Was it
year. Absolutely.
last year? Last year, Michaela had her accident,
Hmm.
and now this year, Carlos. So it's like, I know he put on his message. He's hoping to be home for Christmas. So, folks, if you could pray, just pray for that he makes it home for Christmas, because I
Absolutely.
know that's important.
Vicky Gillespie, welcome in. Nicole, welcome in. Jen, do you want to throw out anything real quick? Or?
Yeah, Carlos is actually one person in the community I have not met yet, but he has been everywhere in the community for years and years, and I feel like I know him just through that fact. And when you see anybody in the community suffering or going through something, it just pulls at your heart.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
Okay.
if you
Very
if you can give a little this holiday season, I'm sure it will be well appreciated.
Absolutely.
hmm.
April, do you know
And I am
Carlos?
working on getting that link right now. I'm working on getting that link to post.
Thank you. I think Beachman got it. There, it's up top. It jumped.
Beachman got
Oh,
it.
did he get it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pin it,
Thank you,
guys, and
Mike.
leave it. I'm gonna leave it up there for the rest. Thank you, Mike, and Anne Marie got it too. My chat jumped, and that's why I didn't see it. That's
Okay.
why it went crazy. So thank you, April. I don't know if you know Carlos or if you've met Carlos or seen him on there.
So actually, we did a Lego live stream not too long ago,
Mm-hmm.
before this happened. So he actually sent me some photos and showed me his collection.
Very
And
nice.
so I'm sorry to hear the news. So thoughts and prayers to him.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was an open heart surgery and everything has gone well and things are progressing. So keep the prayers going. Yoo-hoo, welcome in. I don't have it in me right now. Welcome in and good to see you. So thank you, everybody, for taking a moment with us to have a little bit of talk about that for a second. Very, very important. All right, let's go to some positives here. Birthday time. Doug's favorite time. He gets to dance. Doug, I haven't had you on screen dancing lately. So I think we need to do that there. So, birthday time. Now, I covered birthdays for a 2-week time frame, everybody, just because I was down the parks. Festive Shelby, welcome in. Tim Rempel was the 6th. Rob from Disney Connections was on the 7th. George Pearson was on the 8th. Cole Carey on the 12th. James Pridgeon, which is JD, for you guys should know him, was on the 12th. Tigger Jeff was on the 16th. Susan Silva is tomorrow. So an early, hello, Jenna Evans, and Dame Dystopia as well. An early happy birthday to her. So let's get Doug on the screen. It's time to.
Happy birthday, let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need.
Oh, look, he's doing the sprinkler. Holy hell. Good Lord, doing a sprinkler. Wow. Happy
He's
birthday.
all in.
Happy birthday, Susan, Jeff, JD, Cole, George, Rob, and Tim. If you're not in our birthday celebration, let us know your month and your day in the chat. Type it in the chat right now. We will track it and we will make sure that you're in there. We're almost done 2025. We got basically one more week to do it, and then we'll start on the 2026 birthdays. Love doing the birthdays. It's a lot of fun to do. Real quick, I just thought about something. I'm going to do this. So we have Katie coming up this week, which is going to be an awesome one. We were going to do another hangout, but I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw it out there into the chat. I've always wanted to do this. Huh? What?
I'm worried. You're off script. I'm worried.
Yes, I like going off script. I've always wanted to do this. It's going to be an open casting call. If you haven't done the Triple C show and you'd like to be a guest on the 28th, reach out to me and send me a direct message. And I'll put those names into a hat and I'll pull one. Open casting call for the 28th. If you want to do the show, send me a direct message. I gotta have it by tomorrow at 6:00. I'm cutting it off tomorrow at 6:00. So if you'd like to be a guest, the 28th for the Triple C, and be our guest to finish out the year, let me know. We'll see if the open casting call works. Yes, Doug. Belinda could be a guest. Yes.
What about me?
You've already been a guest.
You've been a guest.
It's not. This is for people that have not been a guest yet.
But Belinda hasn't.
Belinda hasn't. Open casting calls.
She can't do it. No,
she can.
Do it.
Sure she can.
No.
She can, and she could.
No,
and she could. All she's got to do is
it.
send me a note.
She's busy the 28th.
I'm telling you, she could send me a note.
She's not busy in the 28th.
Rachel's Adventures.
She's a very busy person.
Debbie, can you add Rachel's Adventures onto the thing for December the 5th so we can recognize her next year? And happy belated birthday, Rachel. Yes, she could. Like Julie says, Belinda would be great. So open casting call. I'm taking direct messages. I'm taking emails. If you're interested, got to have it by tomorrow at 6:00. All right.
This is huge. That's a huge thing.
I've never done this before.
Absolutely.
I've never done an open casting call. So we'll see if it works. We'll see who reaches out. Disney Beginnings. Tomorrow is the day, everybody. We have been working on this, our oversight committee and myself, Jen and Tina and Jeanette, Doug and Steve and Kelly, and of course our alternates being Resort TV1 and Corey. Am I missing anybody? I think I got everybody. My head's kind of right now. We have been working on this for about 7 months total. And I couldn't be more proud of how it's come together with the help of everybody on our committee who has somehow or another touched this with an idea or a concept. Having Katie and Nick involved with it this year, they really are carrying the baton further for what we've been doing with the first 9 classes, continuing this tradition of excellence. Tomorrow is the night at 8:00. We will induct 24 new members to our virtual Hall of Fame. Tina, hold on. What, Doug? Oh, 24. Tina.
He was saying 24.
Tina, you remember when you were inducted and what it meant. I'm sure it's going to mean very similar to many people tomorrow when they hear their name called.
Yeah, absolutely. I was inducted when I was brand new, but not brand spanking new. I was fairly new. And the fact that I was all fuzzy and blurry to me at first. I didn't know what this thing was when it was Muppets. And then as I learned and understood that your peers are the ones that are voting for you, it was a lot. Because as someone that has grown up feeling worthless and unwanted, the fact that I even had one vote, for crying out loud, was amazing to me. So I could only imagine what others might feel.
No, it's going to be awesome. And April's kind of new to the community and everything, and you're seeing this. Is this your first one you'll be watching?
No, last year when you guys were calling people and they were actually inducted, I remember the reactions was just unbelievable. So, you know, I'm honored that I am voted, and
Yes, that's
it
right.
blows my mind.
You were
So
nominated.
thankful. And I'm just, you know, like Tina saying, just people thinking of you in that way is just an honor, just in general. So,
Well, congratulations on your nomination and the
thank
other.
you.
Jen, how many we have? Was it 140 some? I think it was Jen, wasn't it, that got nominated, eligible with two votes
Oh
more,
yeah,
Jen? Yeah.
easily.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be a hot night tomorrow night. Hello, Benny. What's up, buddy? Jill says, I can tell you, Pete, I had tears in my eyes as I was watching the night I got inducted. It meant a lot to me that people thought that much of me. Well, there you go. That is a great thing there. So good luck to everybody tomorrow. 24 slots, 27 people going in. I'll give you that little thing. 27 people going in, 24 spots. The show's going to be hopping. We've got Nick's great video. We've got the button. We've got all the thing. I've got an amazing cast of presenters that include presenters from 5 different classes all the way back to the first one. So it's going to be pretty awesome. And to top off tomorrow night, right afterwards, we're going to take you right over into a celebration party. This is going to be held on the 927 with Cakes and Kenny J. They have volunteered. They actually came to me and talked to me about it and said, yeah, I'd love to have you do it. Scooter, hello, Scooter, welcome in. So I can tell you that over there, they will be reaching out to those who get inducted and offering them the opportunity to stop by. It's kind of like when you have the Oscars or the Emmys or anything, that they have this little party in the back room where they talk to the people and get their insight and their feeling about it. Well, that's what these guys are going to be doing. They're a lot of fun. They do a great job on Thursday nights on their channel. And Mandy and Ken and Cakes are working very hard behind the scenes to get everything ready. You may see some of the presenters over there. They've asked me to stop over, so I'm going to stop over as well. And we will drop you in there tomorrow night to make sure you have the link. And the mods will be dropping the link tomorrow night to make sure you can get there. Go over, take a look, and see who's going to show up and see who's going to come in there and be a part of what's going on. Hello, Movie Mania Nick. Welcome in. So excited about that. Last 2 things, and we'll hit the news for the first time. We have locked in on December of 2026. The meetup was so very successful. I had people asking me to schedule it for next year before I even landed. I was getting messages saying it was great. I got to talk to so many people. The only one complaint wasn't long enough. I didn't have enough time to talk to everybody. That's the only thing I got that was negative. So we're going to increase it by an hour. Neil has told me that December the 12th will be the date of Night of Hope. That will be our day. If that's the day of Night of Hope, it'll be December 12th. Once Corey and Steve confirm that to me, and then we will do that. Same deal. We're going to meet down the Springs. It worked really well. House of Blues was very nice with us, working with us. And hopefully we will see you there, and we will put it out there. April, you met a bunch of people that day.
I sure did, and I hope to meet even more because it's just a great group of people that you have brought together, and this community has grown from last year, and I'm sure even before me, but it keeps growing. It's gonna keep growing. So everybody, if you can make it out, please do, because I would love to meet you all.
And I had Jen, I have to give props. Debbie Bernfeld calling me out of the blue, saying, "Hey, I want to do this. I want to go buy name tags and I'm going to get permanent markers." And she brought them. She bought more than she ever needed. God bless her heart. And she sat up at a table and she wrote name badges for everybody. And I had a ton of people come to me and say, "I love the name badge idea. I was able to know who people were and introduce and walk up and introduce myself." So props to Debbie. I don't know if I'm sure she's still in here. Props to Debbie. That was huge. So plan on that. Again, it's a long way away. We're just throwing it out there. And the meetup is going to happen in August. The meetup is going to happen in August. Here, I hold on. I got to stop for a second. Hello, Curtis family. And there's 927. I am already getting messages about the open casting call and people wanting it. I just had 2 messages hit my messenger just right now. Yes, already getting messages. So we will have, and it will be a surprise.
Can you announce that again? Because I don't think the Curtis family was here when you announced that. Can you announce it again real quick?
Sure. We are having an open casting call for Sunday, December 28th to be the guest on the Triple C show. We're looking for someone who would want to be it. We've never done an open casting call before, so I figured I'd put it out there. If nothing else, the greatest thing about this is I'll find a bunch of people who are interested. And if you don't get the open casting call, we will work to get you a date in the upcoming. We're already booked up through into April of next year. Not April the person, April the month. So just make that clear.
Not this April.
Yes, the other April of the month.
No, not me.
I love this little cartoon. This is the greatest thing. Except I can't figure out why Steve has glasses on, but that's something different. It's something he's trying to be incognito. We have the dates lined up almost. I should say we have a rough idea. The committee will be meeting right after the first of the year, and we are going to line the official date up for the August meetup here in Maryland. It will be our fabulous fifth, which is Roberta's loving the cartoon. It will be our fabulous fifth event, and I'm excited about to do that here. We are going to get the games lined up. We're looking at the Nationals. We're looking at the Orioles. We're looking at the teams they're playing. We're looking at the time, all that kind of stuff. We're going to figure that out. And there may be a possibility. I am in negotiations right now with the Good Brothers to make it a really good event by taking this logo, putting it on either some shirts or pillowcases, boxer shorts or blankets, and auctioning it off for charity for the charity for our military charity. Yes, Jen.
You're going to put this image on a pillowcase.
It was suggested last show, yes, on Tuesday. It was requested.
So you want me to lay my head down to sleep on this image every
Well,
night?
You could bid on it or not.
You be
We
safe.
did
I
on
think that's the
Tuesday.
booby prize.
Excuse me?
I believe somebody also said a shower curtain.
Shower curtain, yes, that was also recommended. So, yes, it'll be something. It'll be something. I'm going to put the image on a pair of wrestling tights like Ravishing Rick Rude. That's great.
Oh my
That
gosh,
is
TPG, if you
fantastic.
do that.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Lucinda, put it on sheets and blankets. Listen, I'm working out with Doug, and they, whether you, no matter where you stand, or if you're just meeting Doug, or you don't know Doug, whatever. Here's the deal: they are all about blessing other people, and at the end of the day, that's a good thing. Literally, it's a good thing, and he wants to do it for charity, and I love that idea. I don't know, we'll refine it, but at least it's out there, and you could bid on it. You could bid on it from home. You could bid on it there. I think if we do it, the way we're going to do it is I'm going to put it out there. We'll announce the time. You bid till the time is over, and you have 5 minutes to get that money in through to the charity, and we'll be able to see it go in. I'll be able to see it come up on their website, so we'll know you did, and then we'll mail it to you. Matter of fact, I will even take the responsibility of mailing out and cover the cost of anybody who bids at home to mail the prizes to them. So there you go. Okay. But August, baseball game, dinner, some other things. We're going to try to switch things up a little bit. I know everybody loves the Saturday night event. Yes, we're still going to do bounding. I can tell you that because I've had so many people say that much they loved it. So it's going to be a good time. Pete, Doug is being mean off screen. Douglas, what are you doing to Dame Dystopia? Leave her alone.
What? All I said was go Oklahoma.
Oh boy, Lord.
Oh no.
So August going to be a good time.
Them's
If you
fighting
haven't,
words.
they are fighting words. If you have not been there to one of our meetups here, why is that above you? Hold on.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, it's supposed to be down here. Let me put you down. There we go. Down next to Molly. It works out. George, welcome in. If you haven't been to one of our meetups in Maryland, we put a lot of time and energy into it. You'll have some of I guarantee you will eat like a king or queen while you're there. The food will be fantastic. We'll have some competitive times where we can do it. We are already securing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get one because I didn't show this the other day. Hold on. I need to show this real quick, Jen. You know what I'm thinking about, right? Hold on. Debbie F. Cook. I need to get this. I need to talk about this real quick. These are cool. Let me go grab this. Ooh,
Oh,
I
I have mine. Do you want me to show mine?
Yes, show yours. I should have left my legs on. So we've got two sponsors for the event. First off, let me highlight Katie Phillips. Katie will be doing special of the friendship bracelets that apply just to the meetup. So the only people that will get those are the ones coming to the meetup, which is awesome. Katie, we don't know what we're going to put on them yet. We're going to work with Katie. It's going to be awesome. I want them in the chat, but yeah, I can handle it there. Leave it there. I'll take care of it there. Thank you, Chris. Katie is going to do special friendship bracelets for the meetup. Meetup only. Everybody attends. We'll get them in their welcome packet. Tina, did we put together some massive, awesome welcome packets last year? We had pins. We had bracelets from your daughters. We had all kinds of stuff. So that's the first thing. Katie's locked in. She wants to do it. We've said, yeah, we got a partnership. We're working with her. Second thing we're going to be is Debbie F. Cook, who is going to be broadcasting tomorrow from Epcot for the first time ever. If her thumbnail's up, can somebody look and see if Debbie Cook's thumbnail's up and drop it in there? Debbie does crocheting. Let me see if I can. All right, Jen, hold on. There we go. All right, show everybody this so they can see it. So you're a little bit bigger there. Look at Debbie does crocheting of characters. That is Minnie Mouse right there. That is absolutely awesome. I can tell you all in the bag that I got from her already. I've got Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. I've got Dumbo, which is unbelievable. She was showing me a Jiminy Cricket the other day. We're going to figure out an entire list of ones she's done. She got villains. There was Ursula. There was Cruella de Vil. There was the Evil Queen. Oh, it's a crazy, amazing. Well, here's the great thing. We are going to put one of those in every person's welcome packet that comes to the meetup. So we're starting to build that now. If you'd like to be part of our event by donating something to it, donating something toward the raffle or the charity or whatever, and we'll take anything as long as it's store bought. Do not go clean out your. I got a rock, Mark says. Don't go clean out your closet with a bunch of old stuff laying around. We don't want that. Okay. If you want to go purchase something, purchase it at a retail store, buy it on discount sale, make a donation. We can put it in as part of our event. You will get registered as a sponsor for the event. And we will take care of you with that, with the website and all that kind of stuff. More to come on that after the first of the year, but I had to get that out there. Thank you to Katie and to Debbie, who are being a big part of next year's event already, as we're already starting to get that rocking. All right, let's talk news. Miss April, we'll start with you. Guess what? The Muppet Show returns on February the 4th on both Disney Plus and ABC. Are you excited about that?
I am excited that it's coming back. I also know Sabrina Carpenter, whoever are fans of her, she is actually pretty funny too. So I think it's all going to coordinate together. So whoever's watching, I'm sure I'll tune in as well. So I think it'll be fun.
Okay. Jan, you excited? And what Muppet is your favorite?
Yes, I am very excited about this to see how they put it all together. My favorite Muppet is the Swedish Chef.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Mine's Rizzo. Tina, how about you? Favorite Muppet, and are you excited about this?
I'm not excited about this. Do you know why?
Why?
You took away Muppets 3D,
Uh-huh.
the one attraction that I can do, the OG of the parks, and you want to replace it with all this other Muppet stuff. And it bothers me because it's like, if Muppets were that important, you would have left Muppets 3D, and it irks me. That's all. My favorite Muppet is Gonzo.
Gonzo, that's a good one. I still think Muppets 3D. I think when Villains opens, Villains is going over there, and Muppets 3D is going back into there, new and revised. I'm calling it. You heard it here. I still think it's going to happen.
I hope.
I think so
Jill
too.
says she's sending me her first shipment before January 3rd, January 18th, because shipping's going up. Okay. Thank you, Jill. Jill has been a huge sponsor for multiple events and also an attendee, and we love seeing her and her husband. And hopefully we're going to see them again this year as well. Douglas, how about you? Are you excited about this? And what is your favorite Muppet?
I am very excited about this. I love the Muppet Show. I hope to goodness they keep with the same original format of it.
I hope so too.
Okay. And Animal is my favorite.
Animal. Okay, some good ones. Some good ones. There's Swedish Chef is great. There's some great ones. I'm Rizzo. Beaker also touches my heart. I love Beaker doing stuff. So there's a lot of great ones. You know. Okay, let's go over to here. Jen, Disneyland is testing new guest security screening again out there, and Disneyland is currently testing the new approach utilizing designated wheels and no wheels lanes for security check posts. The system will direct people to go through so that people of disability can go through at a lower level and do the facial recognition and all there. I think this is a great thing.
Yeah, I think so. If there's big crowds and, especially rope drop times in the morning, uh, it'll be interesting to see how it works though, and if they decide to bring it to Disney World.
Yes, that's a good question. Absolutely good question. Tina, what do you think? I think that's a good move.
I think so. I like that sign. It's really pretty.
It is.
It's different. Yeah. I always wonder, like, I mean, I know you have to go through what you have to go through now at security.
Mm-hmm.
But I always think, like, you see those people that get things, I don't know, they do the wacky things with whatever wacky stuff they bring it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm all for security. Yay, security.
Okay. Doug, what do you think?
This is great. They've had facial recognition for a while now.
Right.
And it is so much faster than having to wait for the ding dongs to figure out which finger they use for the fingerprint.
Right.
So Disney World needs to get the facial recognition. They were supposed to get it this year, and Hollywood Studios was going to be the first park to test it in Disney World, and they have not got it.
They have not got it
So
yet.
they need to get it because it is. I've watched streamers go through it, and I mean, it is. You are right through.
Right through. Absolutely. Good call out. April?
Yeah, I think it's great. Here so far in Walt Disney World, we just have where they divide, people that are mobile and some that are scooters and strollers. They go through another line, so it's already divided. Facial recognition is great. We came even off the cruise line, and we didn't even have to show our passport. It's just facial recognition. It's so much faster, and it'll be great, especially like if they do this in Disneyland and Disney World. Those that can't transfer, I mean, it'll just be so much nicer. So I like it.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Theme Park Giants says facial recognition really works well at Universal Park. So there. I want to pause
I
for
have a
1
question,
second.
though.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead first.
So, facial recognition, it's going to do what your normal face looks like, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to
Mhm.
take your photo and it's attached to your, band or whatever, I assume.
Through your
What
government
happens if
ID.
you happen to have for your government ID? Okay, so what happens if you actually have your glasses on that day when you're walking into the parks? Is it going to
No.
screw with you? If you have a hat
Mhm.
on? If you got, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
So
They make you take it off if it
they'll
doesn't match.
they can probably make you. I'm sure they'll make people take it off
Mhm.
just like they do. What I'll say is, I know that Disney was working with uh, some part of Homeland Security on this. Okay, and I don't know what level Disney would get, but here's what I'll tell you: when when I would go to like the Pentagon, it didn't matter what I had on. It could blow through everything. Now, obviously, that's a top level. So I'm sure they will ask, much like at the airport, hey, make an adjustment or whatever. But this technology for that has gotten ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And um, I think it's a good thing. I'm hoping that's going to happen. The system recognizes you even if you wear sunglasses. Disney Secret Kingdom says. So there you go. There you go. So,
interesting. Okay.
real quick, I just want to acknowledge one of our friends from the community put this in the chat, and I think it's a good time to, especially at the holidays, to pause for a second. Vicky Gillespie says, I just had open heart surgery on November 1st. So, Vicky, much love to you and prayers. And if Tina in the morning, just throw her name in the prayer list as you're throwing it out. Prayer group does an amazing thing. Vicky, we send you a lot of love, and hopefully things are going well there for you. All right, let's keep rolling here, and we'll go over Miss Tina. Tina, it's a small world to close for the holiday overlay removal. Anybody that's going out there, It's going to close on January 26th. Why can't we get things like dolphins diving into flower beds? Look at this whole look out in front. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Isn't that amazing?
Wait, do you know they should have put Christmas lights around the dolphins?
They actually
So
are
wait,
on
I'm
there.
confused.
They're clear. You can't see them during the daytime.
Oh, okay.
I've seen them at night. They are on there. That whole bottom is lit up in a light blue light.
I'm just confused. So they're closing it early, like before
They're
Christmas?
closing it late, January 26th. They're going to give a couple
Late.
extra weeks. They're going to give a couple extra weeks this year, which I think is a great thing.
That is a great thing. No, I'm totally on board with that. I even noticed a Santa hat on top of the clock. That's pretty cool. Um, I love this. I love this. It's a small world. It's so different than ours. I say ours, but
Uh,
you know, Disney worlds.
Yep.
And I really love the aesthetics. I think it's cool, and that's good. They're keeping it up a little extra holly jolly for a few more weeks.
Absolutely. Regina is home. Good night, everyone. Just got home from the airport. She's going to bed. I'm glad you're home safely, Regina. Doug, would this get you to drive out to California? Would you go out there just to see Small World?
No, I'm still banned. I'm not allowed in California. Yeah, I'm not allowed in California at all.
Okay.
That's what happens
No,
when you go commando.
I've seen. Excuse you?
She said that's what
What?
happens when you go
I
commando.
didn't hear. Well, that happens.
She also said this. She also said,
You might as well just shove it in your face. Either way, it looks really good, and I would try it.
there you go.
That's right. That's right. She was talking
That
about
was
me
not
when she said that.
regarding anything Doug has on his
Yep.
person.
Yeah,
Just for the
it
record.
was. Tell the truth. I love the overlay there. I understand Disney's reasoning for not doing it in Florida.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, the reason they don't do overlays in Florida is because they get way more international people that want to come and see the originals.
Yeah.
So
California.
that's the main reason.
Absolutely.
I do love the overlays. The Haunted Mansion one, I really don't care for. I'm not a fan of Nightmare, whatever it's called. But the Small World overlay, I love.
Well, that's true, Doug. And somebody else who's in here, April, that loves this ride is Movie Mania Nick. But would you go all the way out there, April, for this?
So we have been there during the holiday time, and it is absolutely stunning. I mean, just having the lights all over Small World, and in front and everything is just amazing. However, I have to say that doing Christmas a little bit longer in January, I can tell you last year, even here in Walt Disney World, they drug it out to like mid-January, like January 13th or 15th, and people are over Christmas by then. So it's kind of like, do you still want it for that length of time, or are you ready to just go back regular? So
Well, I can tell
you
you
go either way.
I could tell you right now, Jen just went.
Good grief.
I think she would want it to be there the whole time. Am I wrong? Am I right, Jen?
Well, I guess my comment would be if, somebody's making a trip in January after the holidays and this overlay is still up, they might be very excited because they actually have an opportunity to see it without traveling before the holidays.
Yeah.
But for locals, I can get when they would just be like, "Oh yeah, that's enough is enough." But I did want to point out a comment by Movie Mania Nick
Yes,
in
go
the
ahead.
chat. He said that he saw that the word close, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, that's such a bummer. I love this ride. I hope they don't close it."
Yep, that's true. That's Nick
Because he
for you.
loves It's a Small World. That's his favorite ride, if nobody knew that.
Nick and Walt both.
Idly ho, neighborinos.
There you go. Absolutely. All right, Douglas. Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy meet and greets are temporarily moving at Magic Kingdom. They're going to be over in the Sideshow Storybook, and they're going to be moved around within the building because apparently they're going to do some work on the tent top there. So they're going to be doing some refurbishments, moving around. Have you ever gone over the Sideshow? Have you ever been over there? It's a pretty awesome place.
Oh yeah, I go over and say hi to my buddy Donald all the time.
Your buddy Donald, that's
all
right.
the time. The thing is, I mean, it's good that they're still going to do them. I'm surprised. I thought they would just stop them for a
Yeah.
while they did the refurb. But you know what they need to do with this whole area? They
What?
need to just tear it all down and put Mickey's Toontown back.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say the same thing.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
That's
Good
what they
point.
need to do. You know,
You have to go
this
to
whole
Disneyland.
yeah. I mean, I'm not. I was there
Stop.
in Magic Kingdom when Toontown was there,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it. Loved
I,
it.
I love
Mm-hmm.
This,
Toontown too. Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Okay. Good points. I
So
love it. Great points. April, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, what Doug is saying, Toontown was great. I remember when there was just one Dumbo before we even got New Fantasyland over by the carousel. So, I mean, everybody's gonna go wherever they want, like for wherever they move the characters, they're gonna go see them. So, I mean, it's probably not gonna make too much of a difference because people are gonna go out of their way anyway to go see them. So,
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go over to Jan, hey, Mike, welcome in. Mayor's here. I want to remind you that we're having two things going on that are big. Open casting call for Sunday the 28th for anybody who would like to be a guest on the Triple C show. I've never done this before, but I said it's holiday time and I want to do it. So if you're interested, send me a direct message or an email or a text if you have it. If you have not been on the show and you'd like to be a guest, send me a message. Secondly, I am collecting. This is very true. This is not a joke. Moderators, please drop my P.O. box into the chat. I am collecting any and all Christmas cards you have received this holiday season. If you send them over to me, we are going to send them all in one big, massive gift to Belinda, Doug's loving wife, who loves Christmas cards and can't get enough. And Doug endorses this 100%. So please, this is serious. I'm not joking. Send your Christmas cards over to my P.O. box. I want them all. I've already got a whole stack here that I've started. I actually found in my attic. My grandmother was saving them for like 20 years. I got a whole box that I'm going to be sending over. So
This bag is
you
full.
know, it,
This
that's
bag is
fine
full, and
because you
Doug
know
will get
what?
it on January 2nd.
You know what? I'm gonna need a lot of fire starting
Yeah.
paper.
my name is Doug. I'm the zipperer. I want all the cards. Please mail them to me. Mail them to Pete. And I'm glad you're having them. Thank you. Half-Us Ghost. Hello, Jerry. Welcome in. Very nice, Doug. That was very nice. So, Jan, what do you think of the big top?
I can't stand you.
Jen?
What? Pete's Silly
Sideshow.
Sideshow. I love that sign. I love that sign. We should get that sign and hang it outside your house.
No.
Um,
that would be great outside my house, but good Lord, I get sued by Disney.
Should
Just
say
saying.
Pete McDaniel.
Dang it. I mean, everything goes through refurbishment, right? I mean, January, the first few weeks of January are usually like very slow time right before marathon, right before Festival of the Arts gets kicked off. So it makes sense that things are going to go down at that time.
Absolutely. Tina, you glad they're keeping it open for all the kids? I know you want Toontown, even though you didn't get a high five from Doug. You left you hanging.
He did. Yeah, no, I could care less what they do with this thing. To be honest with you.
She wants
what I
Toontown
love?
better.
You know what I loved? Casey's splash pad, the train.
Oh yeah.
It was so stinking hot outside, and I just traipsed back and forth through that sprinkler of a train, and I reveled in it. I loved it. Don't get rid of that. Keep that. But everything else, Toontown.
Tina, if they get rid of that, I will have Casey from the corner of the world follow you around with a mist sprayer all the way throughout the park. Just keep spraying it. We'll do that.
Oh, that would be cool too. Okay, they can get rid of it. I'll take the other Casey, Spritzy me. Can somebody feed me grapes and fan me while we're at it?
Yes, we can. There you go.
Okay.
April, I'm going to go to you first because Doug will flip out. Mellow Mushroom. There is serious talk that Mellow Mushroom is coming to the Springs. I don't know if you've had Mellow Mushroom. It is awesome. It's one of the greatest pizza I had. I've had it down on the campus of, where was I at? Which campus? I was on Vanderbilt campus, and I had it down there. It was awesome. Are you excited about this?
Yeah, we've been to numerous Mellow Mushroom locations, so I am excited that we're actually gonna maybe get a new restaurant at Disney Springs because we've been to most of them, but some of them it's just like, can we replace or add something else? So I don't know if this is gonna replace like a Blaze Pizza, if they're gonna make it in addition to
I don't know.
like
That's a good
Pizza
question.
Pont, like what are we doing with it? So
Okay. There you go. Dutchy
I don't
Land,
know what's going.
2 months of membership. Thank you, my friend. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Jen, what do you think? Mellow Mushroom.
I've never had a mellow mushroom.
It's good.
It's
Is
really
it good?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I put
I
it in my
only
Okay.
top.
had
Then
mellow
yeah,
mushroom in
then I'm
college.
all for it. I
Okay.
do have to say though, when it comes to Disney Springs, very rarely will I dine anywhere besides Earl Sandwich.
That's
So
true. That's a good place. That is a good place.
just saying, if I want something quick, that's where I'm going.
Mark says mellow mushrooms are a little bit slow. They because the way they do their pizzas, it takes a couple extra minutes,
Mhm.
but the quality is unreal. Tina, have you ever had mellow mushroom?
No, but all I can think about when I see this is they call me Mellow Yellow. That's all I hear in my head. Um, yeah, I've never even heard of this place, to be honest.
Okay,
Mhm.
it's good. Doug, are you
What
familiar
is
with
it?
mellow mushroom?
I am. There's one down in Myrtle Beach near my aunt and uncle's house that we've had pizza from, and this is not to be mistaken for the mellow mushrooms that I did in college. So
Yes, that's totally different, and I think that's Steve's face there on the mellow mushroom guy, but could be wrong. Kind of looks like him smirking. I don't know, maybe. It's great pizza. If it comes there, guys, pick it on your spot
Mhm.
to go there. It's like I said, it takes a couple extra minutes for the orders to come out because the way they smoke, steam, or whatever, however they do the pizzas, but they're fantastic. Um, Jen, let's go over to you. Guess what? Meet Harris. I want to introduce you to him. He's a new white rhino that made his debut at Disney's Animal Kingdom. These beautiful animals are unfortunately going extinct, and Disney's doing a good job trying to bring things back. Are you excited about seeing a new white rhino?
No.
No, 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 not excited about
No.
that. Okay, all right.
No.
T-
I'm
Tina,
sorry. I don't go to Animal Kingdom. And if I do, I go for like 2 hours. I ride 2 rides, I see one show, and I'm out of there. I'm sorry. It's just not my thing.
okay.
Mhm.
Tina, are you excited about a white rhino?
I think I am, I have to say. I love zoos. I love nature. I love conservation. I love Animal Kingdom. And the white rhino, like anytime they're gonna get a new animal, I get excited. I don't know. I
Okay,
just love it. It's
okay.
something to see, something to do, something to take a picture of. I don't know.
Okay.
For
Movie
me, that's
Mania
it.
Nick is out of here. He says good night, everyone. And he also wants to be called Nick the Rhino. He wants to be called that. Yes, Jen.
I would just like to say, because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that comment, I just have a feeling it's coming. I just want to say I am very fortunate. I live in the city of Cleveland. We have a fantastic freaking zoo up here in Cleveland. And my thought is if I go down to Disney, I don't necessarily need to go to a park where I look at animals because I have a great zoo up here where I look at animals. If I'm down in Disney, I want to go on rides and I want to see the shows and I want to eat and I want to do those things. I can see animals up here at home. So I just want to say I don't hate Animal Kingdom. It's just that I choose to balance my time out differently,
You're
when I'm at the park. So
eh,
for all you people that are going to hate on me, theme park giant, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
you're not. I'm not
Don't
far
hate
off
on
with you. I go over there and do 3 or 4. We usually first. I love the breakfast over there, at Tusker House. I love that breakfast. So we do that, and we're usually out of Animal Kingdom by 1 o'clock. We use that as our day that we go to Springs. Same way. I think it's great with all they're doing. I do like doing the safari. I'll do that as one of my rides, but I'm out the door. I'm not doing the whole tiger track, gorilla track, snake track, llama track, all that stuff. It's not me.
And
So
I'd just like to say One of the haters is Molly's mom. Hitting up my text right now.
Doug, you're up.
No.
Douglas?
I
Fall asleep.
agree with Jen. I agree with Jen. I spent a park day over at Animal Kingdom for one reason. So Dakota could ride Flight of Passage. Let me tell you, I could have been out of there faster than anything, and I could have went to another park. I'm not a fan of Animal Kingdom. I agree with Molly. We have a great zoo here, and I can go see animals whenever I want. You know, when I go to Florida, I want to spend time at Disney. You know,
Right.
but yeah, it's just
Yeah.
okay. I'm happy for Harris because he's gonna live like a king the rest of his life. So
Well, and before I go to April, I'll also say when, for somebody like me, who is much like most of the people on here except for April, when you don't live down by that way, if I lived there, it would probably be a different story. I would probably go over there and spend more time there because I'd have the time. When I go there, I literally feel like my clock is ticking as I'm walking off the plane. And we've been there a bunch this year, and as much as I enjoy that, I would rather spend my time at Magic. If I had to put mine together, mine is God, Epcot's coming there strong. Mine's Epcot, Magic, Epcot, Hollywood, and then Animal. And I could tell you, like, Preston's is Hollywood, Epcot, Magic, Animal. So it's just, you want to do that. April, your thoughts? You're living there. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, I think it is different. As you guys are saying, your time is limited. So I get those reasonings for sure. We love going, everybody that lives here love going to see the animals. And it's almost like you see how they get from like babies, even though they come out like really big, but then they grow. We saw like baby elephant Stella or Tucker on the safari. Like we just get to see them when they're small and then when they get bigger. And it's just so amazing to watch them. And every safari ride is actually different. So you may see some, you may not. They act different. We had a white rhino charge at us on a safari truck. So you just never know what's going to happen. It was so interesting. And I think Animal Kingdom doesn't get a lot of love, and it definitely needs it because Indiana Jones is coming, Tropic Americas is coming, Bluey is coming, and
Yep.
Bingo. So I hope
They're
it
bringing
does
a lot
vamp
of
up a
stuff.
little bit.
And they need
Hmm
to add, they need to find a way to add in some type of night show. I don't care. Maybe it can't be
hmm
fireworks because of the animals, but a light show of some sort or something that they could add in to make it be where the same, like you said, they're going to bring all this stuff. Maybe that'll help.
hmm
Maybe that because
So in
we.
the open area, like the stadium that's been banned for a long time,
Uh huh.
they could do a drone show or something over there. It would definitely make a highlight of Animal Kingdom. And it's quiet for the animals, so they can't do fireworks, but at least do something.
Yep. Or you could go over on this channel and watch the kite show, which I still have as one of my
Oh
videos.
yeah.
That was absolutely horrible. So there you go.
I love the kites.
All right. All right, let's
Um,
keep going here. There's a new affogato stand opens early in Disney Spring for a sweet espresso fix. So if you're into this type of espresso, I am not. I am not. Um, Hold on, I need to pull it up over here so I can actually read this thing because it's so small on my screen right here. Okay, so the affogato menu is an original cream custard. They got a pistachio, a double chocolate, a cookies and cream with hot chocolate, and a seasonal one. You can get a cup. You can get a biscuit. You can get it with the espresso. You can get all kind of stuff. This is a brand new stand. Tina, what do you think? Start me up.
this is interesting. I don't do caffeinated coffee, espresso, anything. Um, but I would be interesting to try this if they did decaf. The flavors look good.
They look good. Doug?
No, because I spend the least amount of time at Disney Springs as possible.
Okay. April?
Because when I go there, somebody ends up spending my money. So
Well, there you go. April?
So I actually went over to the stand. I didn't buy anything, but I went over to just look at some things. It actually looks really good, but it might be a little bit too sweet for me. So I'll probably have to stick to Starbucks on this one.
Okay. All right. Jen, what do you think?
You know, Mom and I passed this when we were at Springs on Sunday, and it had a decent line. There was like a whole line of people lined up to go to this stand. So I think it's going to be a hit. I think people are looking for that kind of thing.
Where did they have it located?
It's right
Remember?
next to
And
World of Disney, in between World of Disney and where Ghirardelli is.
That's a great place for it because people get tired of standing in line. Ghirardelli could hit that, and that's a
Mm-hmm.
all right. James Sisson, welcome in. That is a great call by Disney. Okay. All right, Doug. Guess what? The official closing date has been announced for Rock and Roller Coaster. Will close its doors March 2nd. So the last rides will be the first. Are you excited? I'm ready. I'm excited about Muppets coming in.
I am. I am. I can't wait for them to change this over. I think it's going to be great. Even though I don't ride it, it's not really big guy friendly. Um, and if I go upside down, I'd probably barf.
No,
But so all those cheese cups that I would drink, yeah.
Doug. Good Lord.
Um, but no, I love it. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Very excited. And I agree with you, Pete. They're gonna make this whole area over here Muppets
I
eventually.
think so too. I think so too. April, that better be the guitar I see when I go down there.
yeah, it definitely should be. I mean, I think it's gonna brighten it up and the track and everything I'm sure is gonna stay the same, but changing this over after all this time, I think it's needed anyway. And I do think that they're gonna make that whole area the Muppets, like you guys are saying. But we're gonna have to wait quite a while because we know that Villains Land isn't coming to like 2029. So, but when they do officially do that, I think it'll be great. But I'm excited for this one.
It's going to be interesting. Nick and Claire,
Hmm.
welcome in, Nick. Jen, what do you think?
I love Rock and Roller Coaster. It was great with Aerosmith, but I didn't love the ride because it was Aerosmith. I love the ride because of the ride.
Okay.
So I think I'm still going to love the ride, even though it's a different character. Unless if it was Stitch, then I wouldn't love it. But as long as it's anything but Stitch, I will still love this ride.
I don't think you'll see Stitch with the Muppets over there. So,
Okay.
um, Preston and I, when we were down there, the last trip, that first day we were there, we ran into Tracker. We ran into Tim right there, and we were talking to him for I don't know 15, 20 minutes because he was doing a whole video thing on that. And one of the things he said was key, and I thought I was like, that's pretty smart. He goes, the whole thing of the success of this is going to depend on which Muppets they choose to use. He goes, there's so many that they could use from here throughout the ride. If they miss some, you're going to have people complaining along the way. And he's right. He's like, think about it. If your favorite Muppet is Gonzo and he's not in here, then people are going to be, oh, that would have been great, but so and so. So it'll be interesting to see how they all do and what they do and where they go with it. I truly hope that this is the guitar. I will go nuts if this is the guitar here. All right. I saw Frederick Gallagher came in. Nick came in. We talked about Nick and Claire are going to be over tomorrow with their game show, which will be 3 p.m. East Coast time. 3 p.m. East Coast time. So make sure you're checking it out. We dropped the links in there for that earlier. Remind you that we're doing a notation for Carlos up there. If you didn't miss out us talking about Carlos, please go back and check it at the beginning of the stream. If you'd like to donate or able to, please do that as well. I'm going to give my friends here a quick. I still got a bunch of news here, good stuff news to come. I want to give my friends a quick break because I do want to go hit the news and the races real quick. So let me hit these and I'll be right back here with my friends. If you're not following Zippity Doo Doug, Tina Marie's Place, or Bouncing Journey, please do. Please do. And we could drop those links in while we're doing the stuff here. And also, Jen works really hard on the Triple C Instagram. Make sure we're dropping, if we could drop that in, guys. I know I'm throwing it on you, but go over and check out what we're doing on the Triple C Instagram. We'll be back here in just a minute. All right, let's talk about Casey for a second. Casey's Corner of the World likes to recognize those who do great things. Casey's actually He's up over 15,000 now. He's really rocking it. Very proud of him. Let's take a look at who's doing what. Focal World Jim is up over 1,000. He's a California creator. Congratulations, Focal World Jim. Sarah, the unofficial DCL mom, we featured her channel over here when she was like at 300. She's been working real hard. She's up over 1,000. Congratulations. 2,000 subscribers. AFA, Addie Family Adventures. Chris, and he's a Hall of Famer as well, up over the number. Disney Secret Kingdom, who was in the chat tonight, they're up over 2,000. Great brother-sister team that crush it out there in the California market. Congratulations. 2,000 for Magic Adventures. They just drove into Maryland, and I told them they were not allowed to be here. 2,000 subscribers to them. Congratulations. 4K. Score Jason. He's been working hard down at the parks in Florida. I got to talk to him when we were down there. 4,000. Score Jason. 5K. TPG is in the house. He's 6'9". 6'11" if he wears the razors in his shoes. He is up over 5K on his channel. Congratulations, Thad. Busted his butt, works hard, just like Score Jason. Thad is there every day, Monday through Friday. You can count on him. Casey, as I said, went up over 15,000. My friend, my brother, works very hard putting out incredible content. If you're not following Casey, man, go check him out. Rob, it's going to be 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. my time, if that helps you out, for Nick. 20,000. The channel for your amusement out in California just crossed over the 20K line. Congratulations there. The Dapper Danielle just went over 45K. We got to talk to her the other day. She has just blown up with this brand new book. She's got another book coming, the podcast, everything she's doing. An amazing lady. It was great to see her at the meetup, hanging out over there for a little bit with us. Disney Parks with Love, Janelle, went over 60,000 on her channels. Congratulations, Janelle. 70,000, the Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace up over 70K. And at 100,000, our friends over at Daps Magic. I love this channel. California based. They do a great job. Absolutely amazing. 100K crossing over the plateau. Let's take a look at this.
The magic is calling, calling, calling us. It's calling, calling, calling us to the place where
Every week we highlight some great people in the park, some of the friends that are getting together and sharing it out. This is our highlight this week, brought to you by the amazing Susan Silva. Wish Upon a Disney is her channel. She is an amazing lady. I got to sit and talk with her for a few minutes, give her a hug, give her a bracelet. She loved Katie's bracelet, and it was just awesome to see her. And thank you, Susan, for bringing us this segment each week. Let's look at it. There's a great one. There's Doug and Steve and the Baker hanging out together. Love that. Love that one. Here is Theme Park Giant hanging out with Figment. Figment is 11'4", so that gives you an idea right there of how big the Giant is. Giant, wear nice attire there, TPG. Dawn and our friend Dean. The turkey legs are a great picture down there in Epcot by these two. Love it. John, spaceship ears, hanging out with his dad. And that is also our good friend Bob, Barry Place 28, and Danny from the TPC. So Theme Park Casual. Great picture of those guys. Thanks for sending that, John. Here's one with David Teal and Jordan. Jordan sent me this one over, hanging out over there in the parks recently. Thank you, Jordan. This was sent over to me. I forget who sent it. Carlos might have sent it. You got R. Johnson, Donna, Nick, and Sam, and the Carlos family. They were down there on their recent trip. Thank you for sending that. Disney girl Kim was down there seeing Mickey. She had a good time down there. She'll be a guest on the Triple C coming up not that long. There's Mark hanging out down there. It was Life Day, and they got to see Chewbacca. Mark and Jan out there with Chewbacca. Love it. This is the Oodalali Lane Kate and Karen and Neil and Alyssa and Debbie Bernfeld. There was a Debbie Bernfeld sighting down in the parks. She was down there all week. If you looked for her, reached out to you, she would have loved to meet with you if you happened to be down there and just didn't look for her, but she was there down there. Then you got a good one here. This was taken over at the meetup. Carney sent me this one. There's Danielle and Kate and Karen And April hanging out. She was actually, while Danielle was doing that, she was picking her wallet right out of her purse. I had to grab her. It's April, stop that. Just don't do that to Danielle. Look at all the smiles, everybody at the meetup. I love that picture. And then, of course, the group picture I did put in there. I showed it earlier for all those who made it. And again, for those who left early or those who came a little bit late, I apologize. We'll do a better job next year of giving you a time so that everybody knows so they can make it. I'm going to run through the races real quick. Here's our under 1,000 focus. We got an updated under 1,000 because we had several people graduate out. This is your top 16. Again, you'll see a lot of names in there that look familiar that keep working their way on up. Surfer Girl and Rudy and Chris all the way through. You got Sean over in here. You got Disney Surfer Girl, Figment Guy. Again, all these channels are under 1,000 subscribers right now. They're working hard to get to there. We'd like you to take a look at them and consider subscribing based on their content. And content is the key. Dave is in there. Izzo's place in this mix. Dropping down to the 400 range here. Disney Jeb down in here. New channel, Matt's Park Days, we added in into the mix there. And finally finishing out right down to the 400s because I ran some of the people graduated out. So some of these are moving up. Again, go back, take a look at these, asking you to check out their content. And if you like them, say hello. Tell them you found out about them about it over with us. Monarch Miracles, Matt's in there. He's been doing a lot. Great channels. You never know where you'll find your favorite new channel or somebody you didn't know about who becomes a great friend. I saw it at our meetup where people that had never met each other before walked over to me and said, wow, I just met so-and-so. They're great people. I checked out their channel. It looks like they have great content. I'm going to watch it. And I just subscribed. That to me is a heavenly thing to hear. And finally, the race to 100K. We got a brand new leader in the race. We love doing this race every week. It's brought to you by our friends at PHC. They are the best.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Doug, we found a new chopper for them to use. I found a double chopper today at the mall. So we'll see if Park Hopper Choppers can do that. Let's take a look here. Here's 1 through 16. Jason's Journey is up on top there now. And good movement all the way around. These are your first 16 channels. Again, same deal. I'm not asking you to just go subscribe willy-nilly. Check out their channels, see what their content is. I can tell you just today alone, I watched Ear Scouts and Park Pass TV myself. Great channels. Again, check them out here. Here is 17 through 32. AK Adventures leading this off. Dapper Danielle moving all the way up. That's Chase and Drew there trying to catch up with him. That crazy Disney lady in the mix. Vincent's Visions in there. Dropping down here with the Magic Dads. Leading it off, going all the way down to Leg Life out of Alaska. Disney Supreme, who comes in the chat a lot, is in there. Rob Fuzz, who's a Hall of Famer in this mix. Lisa Land out of California. And, of course, Promise Hope. Loving these channels that were out there. Mouse Vibes, great people. Have had them on the channel before out of Cali. Demi's in there from Magical Hijinks. Of course, Chip & Co., one of our partners in everything we do. Pop's Disney Adventures, I found out because of Doug. Great channel. Love this. Dropping down here as we look at Attractions Live. I don't know what's wrong with her logo. I was trying to figure that out with everything.
Yeah, come over.
Yeah. So I don't know why that is, but Limited Diz, Jennifer Caruso right in this mix. Diz Our Dream, you all know them from the Florida parks. Theme Park Baza, another great Florida channel, and Goo to You, love that, love them in there. Coming up on the next run here, you got Follow the Bradleys all the way down to one little spark JL. A great thing in here. Casey, our partner channel here. Myers and the Mouse, our partner channel in here, working hard. Mouse Talk was in our previous slide right there. Partner channels all over the place. Traveling around Disney in the next slide, they do a great job, man. That's a channel that's underrated. People don't know about. Orange Grove and Carney in here. Tyler in here. Daily Fast Pass. Jenna and Dale. Puddles, who we love. Great channel out there. Steve's World here as well. That's a great slide. There's a lot of great content creators in there. Almost at the end here, going out to 128 because we try to recognize all the way down. You got TPC in here. Theme Park Casual. You got Mr. and Mrs. Theme Park in here. Lorena Creole, who will be a guest in the Triple C's in just a couple weeks in this mix. Again, Jarendale, John Day in the Parks. And coming here at the very end of our focus, these are all amazing people. Everybody started out their journey with this at some point. Look at the bottom part of this thing here. Look at how much talent is right here on this screen. Disney Girl Kim, Pink Pam, who's taking a break for a while. Hopefully she'll come back. She was doing a great job. Geeking out with Melly Mel, doing everything with pins. Um, Lindsay Land out in California, crushing it. Donnie Land in California. Doug's on here. Nick and Claire's on here. April, a bouncing journey. We brought her in because she does so much for us. We love her. We want everybody to see her channel logo and her name up there. Score Jason here. Theme Park Giant in here. Do Philly Crew. Sierra up there. Disney Magic and Mayhem. I'm telling you guys, it's not totally always about the number. It can be, and it is about the quality of the people and everything they do. Some amazing channels in there. So there. All right. Last little bit of the show, a half an hour to go as we try to finish by 9 each week. And let's talk about this. And this is unique. I got to be honest, my eyes went crazy when I saw this the first time. New peppermint brownie treat from Creation Comforts in Disney Animal Kingdom. You got a peppermint ganache brownie, which sounds delicious, at $5.79. Tina, start us up tonight. What do you think about that?
Listen, you say creature comforts, and my radar goes off. I love creature comforts. My favorite place to get a Mickey cinnamon bun, and in the fall, my decaf pumpkin spice frappuccino. And I love this place. They have such good things. This I would sit down and enjoy. Oh, so good.
It does look good. It looks good. April,
Yeah.
let me guess, you had this today.
I have not had it today, but I have had this. So I did. The only thing that I wish there was a little bit more hint of peppermint in that brownie. It's just missing a little bit more of a push in there.
Okay.
But for those that don't know, this is Starbucks, which is Creature Comforts, and if you do pair it with your peppermint mocha, it goes fabulous together. But it was so
Ooh.
great. Yeah.
Okay. I've never had a mocha, much less a
So
peppermint
good.
one.
Mhm.
So, all right. Jen, can we talk you into a peppermint ganache brownie?
Yes, please. Yes. Yes, I would have this in a heartbeat.
This looks really good. April should get these and mail them to us so we can have an on-screen eat for all of us. That's what we should do. Yeah, there you go. Doug, you can't get this because of Steve. But Steve could
Thank
go
you.
get it and mail it to you.
No.
You wouldn't not into this one?
That wouldn't work because he need it.
Oh, God. Do you like peppermint, Doug?
I'm not a big fan of peppermint, but I am a big fan of brownies.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. All right. Good deal. All right, let's get into this. It's the first new look at Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. They always do a good job with this. We'll let April start us off on this one. So here's your first two items. Tell me what you think. You got a couple T-shirts there with the "I'm finished" of the race. You got the purple one there, which is really nice, which is Conquered It 26.2. You got the Marathon Weekend. What's your story for 2026? I love that one with the cartoon characters on there. And you got the white pullover with the zipper with the Marathon Weekend. What do you think of these, Miss April?
I wish I was running to get these because I wouldn't buy them unless I actually did run. But I love the color schemes. I love going into 2026. I don't know if there's more merch ahead, but the colors that they're bringing out, blues and purples and pinks, and it's just going to be a different,
Look, yeah.
style and color and look, like you said, of Disney this year. So I think it's great. I love
Okay.
it.
Got it. Jen, can I wear these since I ran from Lily? I was fleet of foot at the meetup, moving quick. I was ducking. I should be able to wear these.
No.
Oh.
The reason you were running from Lily is because you probably said something to her, did something to her, and yeah.
No, I haven't let you see the video yet, but I kind of started a boxing match with her.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I won. I was ducking. I was jabbing. And the great thing was Ken was right there going, hit her harder, hit her harder. It's like having Rocky's cheer in the coach in the corner.
Good gravy.
Go ahead. What do you think of the shirts?
I think they're cute. I like that. I like that the Mickey and Minnie on that one T-shirt is like the normal Mickey.
Yes.
version of Mickey. You know, it's not the white face. It's not the, you know, what do they call it? The pie eyes or whatever.
Yeah, the
Those
pie
weird
eyes.
eyeballs or whatever. Yeah, this is just plain old normal Mickey, and I like it.
Okay, Doug, what do you think? Good night, amusement parks, pirates. What do you think?
Yeah, what they look great. I'm never gonna see them because I'll never do this. So
We never do. Okay, Tina.
Yeah, I think they're cute. I like the Goofy. It's unfinished. He's like panting. It's funny. It's cute.
Okay. Well, let's talk about these two. We got a bunch of items to kind of take a look at here, and I wanted to give the marathon a little bit more love because I've had people after our shows say, "Hey, give it the marathon a little bit more love." So this is actually kind of cute. Jen, I'll start with you. For the ladies, you got the zipper down on the side there with the blue with the characters on it. I really like it for the guys with the back there. It's got the same Mickey on there, and I like a blue jacket like that. And of course, you got the hat there too as well. What do you think?
Yes, I like this. I like how it's not loud and gaudy and, got a lot of things going on. It's a little more streamlined. It's simple, good color scheme. I think very attractive.
Okay. Doug, any thoughts?
uh the only way I would see these is probably at the Character Warehouse.
After the
But I
fact.
do like the hat. The hat I do like.
Okay. That's a good looking hat.
I just wish they would have put. I don't. I think Mickey's on the back of it. I'm not sure though.
That's correct. He is on the back of it, on the other side of it. Yep. About the top corner. Tina?
They're cute. The whole line, I think they did a really good job on it. I don't run. My lungs hate me.
Ah,
I suck at breathing on a regular basis, so running would kill me. Um, but these are cute. I like these. The whole line is good.
okay. And Miss April?
Yep, totally agree. I love the color scheme this year. I think they did a great job so far. So I'm interested to see what the other runs are going to be like, and Princess and the springtime one as well. But these are great so far.
This is our next two items, which are always kind of cool. This is your Christmas ornament, which I think they did a really good job with. If you're a runner, I don't know how you could not get that. And then they got your marathon thermos over there. What are they called? Whatever they're called. Thermos slash drinking cup, whatever. Doug, start me up.
Uh, the ornament looks really cool. If I were to do this, that would definitely be a guarantee buy. I think it's cute. I think you know, you never know. You buy two of them, and your baby's feet may go in them. So the
Maybe.
tumbler looks okay. I don't like the handle.
Okay.
I'm not a big tumbler fan that has handles on them. Only just side handles like this one, you
Gotcha.
know,
Right.
but
Grippable.
nothing like on the top.
Okay.
So
Okay. Good call out. Tina, what do you think?
I think this is cute. I like the tumbler. I've never seen a tumbler like that. I would be very. Yeah, I think that might actually come in handy. But
Good
anyways,
one.
I think it's cute.
A
Let's
good
see what
hand
I
pun.
thought.
I'm always up for a good hand pun. There we go.
I was Marmite. Nope, it'd
April?
be good.
Yeah, the ornament, I was just thinking if they sold that as a shoe, I totally would buy it. When they partner with like New Balance and Brooks and those brands, it would be so cool just to even have a pair like that. So, the tumbler with the handle on it, I don't know, does it maneuver? Like, I don't know if it moves back and forth, but I think as a runner, if you are carrying it through
Mm,
the run with something in it, it could come, you could use it.
okay.
So, that's
Good
cute.
point.
Yeah.
Jen, who has over 500 ornaments, I think, and not just, I ain't talking about grabbing a piece of cardboard. I'm talking about really good quality, Hallmark, top of the line. What do you think of that ornament?
Yeah, if I was to do any of the races, that ornament would definitely go on my tree. That's really cool looking.
Yeah, it's sharp. Again, it's probably going to be about $34, $35, but
Mhm.
that's good stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Last item for this is the baseball shirt and the Spirit jersey. There you got a good look at it. Same color turn, same mix. Let's see. You finish with this. Tina's turn.
Yeah, I like it. I like the baseball jerseys. It's a good
Okay.
scheme. Same.
Okay. April.
Yep, same color scheme. I do like the print of the marathon weekend. It's not too bulky or like the puff prints that they had been using. It's flat. So I really like that on both
Okay.
the Spirit jersey and the baseball one. Yep.
Theme Park Giant is out of here. Good night. Sleep tight, Mr. Thad. Thank you for watching tonight, my buddy. Check out the Theme Park Giant on his channel, everyone. Jen, what do you think of these?
Yeah, I think they're cute. Obviously, I'm not going to get them because I'm not running. I would only get them if they run. Um, but yeah, I think I don't like the loud, gaudy stuff. I've said it many, many times on this show. I like things that are a little more muted and
Soft center.
discreet. But I think these are great.
Got it. And Doug, what do you think of these two? Baseball jerseys, not bad.
I don't know. I think they could have worked characters into these somehow.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a good call out.
You
I
know,
like that.
yeah. It just I love the characters on the other stuff. I think they could have put something small, or
On the
maybe it's on the
sleeves or
back. I
something.
don't know.
No, there's
Yeah,
nothing on the
yeah,
back. On the sleeves have been good.
yeah.
Good night, Buzz.
They could have put the Mickey and Minnie running on the sleeve.
Yep, absolutely. Good night, Buzz. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Before I do this, this is a pretty cool collection here that I'm going to share with everybody real quick. I did just see something I remembered about it. We're going to acknowledge it next week, but I need to just verbally say something tonight. Um, Resort TV One hit 100 million channel views on their channel. They're celebrating it tonight, and I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge um, the group at Resort TV One. You know, Josh and Jenna are the face of the organization and are all thing, but there is a ton of people that are working together. Their West Coast crew, their mom and dad, you know, at times where they've had friends going around and helping and doing a part. I've been blessed to hold the gimbal at a couple times when I was there, and to be a moderator over there, and to truly call them friends. I've been blessed in that with the whole family. So congratulations, 100%. We are going to highlight it next week as part of our weekly updates that I do. But I wanted to say something tonight because they're just flat out good people. I spent a moment privately with Josh and Jenna and Dale, um, and just share personal feelings with them about things they have going on in their life that I've been made aware of, and we've talked about. And um, that moment meant a lot to me at this past night of hope, to spend a few minutes and to be able to speak from the heart to both of them. And uh, I can't even imagine. I hit 1 million and I was like, wow, this is really absolutely incredibly cool. But to hit 100 million, um, as I told Josh the other night, we were talking about the number, and I think, I don't know, they're like at 200 and I don't know 25, or I don't know where they're at, 250 some thousand. They're at 212,000. 212,000. One of the things I said to Josh the other night when we were highlighting things, I said, think about this. You have um, you have brought. I have no idea what all that is. Get rid of that stuff. Um, I told him, you have brought happiness to almost 250,000 people, 212,000 people, and that's people that have hit you, given a follow, and done that. So, congratulations! Just a quick shout out right there. Ride the teacup, Steve. Welcome in. All right, let's go through this. I did this first because I knew Doug would want this. This is the throw blanket that is out. This is a whole collection, and April will probably tell us she's already had it in her hands, and how soft it is and everything. No, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I got April. I was able to stump April. Wow, I feel like I've done something. New Black Forest collection blooms at Epcot's Germany Pavilion. I've developed a fondness for Germany over the last year and a half, and this was $44.99. It's super soft, 50 by 6 inch throw. I did see it when I was down there, but I didn't put my hand on it at the time. Let's Jen, start me up. What do you think? $44.99. Belinda would love this.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one that Belinda needs. If you'd like to get it and send it to Belinda, you can always send it to Pete's P.O. Box, and he'll
Yes.
make sure that he delivers it to Belinda.
Or any blanket. Yes.
Or what?
Any blanket. We would love it.
No,
Any
no.
blanket.
You started with the cards. Don't start with the blanket.
Blankets and Christmas cards. It's a holiday tradition.
It's hashtag blankets for Belinda, hashtag cards for Doug. We don't want Belinda to feel slighted that Doug's getting a bunch of cards
Correct.
and she's not getting anything. So feel free to send your blankets for Belinda.
Yep. Blankets and cards. Let's fill up the yard. Doug, what do you think of this blanket?
It's horrible.
It's not horrible. It's cute.
Awful.
The German
Awful.
blanket.
He's saying that so nobody buys
Actually, I
him.
do like it. And it was not there when I was there.
It's nice. It looks nice.
I actually would have bought this one.
As a proud Germanian, I would have bought one. I was going to buy one.
See, easy
Me
for you
too.
to say because they didn't have it. So you could say you would have bought it, but they didn't
You know
even
what?
have it.
Because
So
we
you're
were
off the
looking,
hook.
we were
Holy
looking
cow.
for,
Hold on.
we were actually looking for a blanket, and we did not like any of the ones that they had.
Hold on. Time out.
Pete McDevitt is great in cowboy bras.
Listen, I know 2 people at least that are going to be down there. I know 8 people now. 10. I know 10 people that are going to be down there in January that can get you this blanket if you want it. There you go. Just letting you know. So, Tina, what do you think of this German blanket?
I think it's adorable. I don't know if it's adorable for $45, but it's adorable. It's pretty.
Okay. Welcome into 2 great people in our community who I think a lot of. And happy holidays to you, Nico the Greco and Jay Grubbs. Merry Christmas. Welcome in, guys. Miss April, what do you think? I can't believe you haven't had your hands on this. I'm shocked.
Well, every country has its own exclusive merch, so it's hard to get to all of them. But if it's as soft as the other the throw blankets that are in creations or on property, I think it's a great purchase, and they are super soft if it's the same material. So I think it would be a great purchase for Belinda. So I'm all in.
Okay. There we go. All right. Well, let's talk about this next item. Doug, you can start me up. This is one of the shirts. It's the adult T-shirt. Not bad. I mean, it's okay. It didn't jump out at me, but it's the natural color of Germany over there with the green. And this shirt is $36.99. Wow, I didn't even see that price. $36.99, and this is the feminine cut T-shirt. It's a must-have for many fans. So this could be something you could buy for Belinda, Doug. Yes, no?
I don't think she would like it. She's not a fan of green,
Okay.
and that's a type of green. And the hat is just, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The
Don't
hat
like that.
he's wearing, it looks weird.
Tina has that hat. Tina, what do you think of this shirt?
Do you have that hat?
That's something similar.
Very
That
close.
was like red balls on top. What the heck is what is that? Are those boba balls?
They might be boba balls. It's a possibility, I think.
Yeah. I don't like this shirt all that much. I'm not feeling it, but
Okay. Good deal.
yeah.
April, it's green. I know it's your favorite color.
I do like green. This is like a forest green, so I think they did do it well. Like the design of it, actually, even though it's pretty plain, it also gets me like excited for Flower and Garden Festival because that's going to
Ooh.
be coming soon. So it kind of, get you ready for that merchandise. So I
Well,
like it.
that won't be long haul. Jen?
I love that it is a ladies' cut shirt. I wish there were more ladies' cut shirts throughout all of Walt Disney World. So I'm happy about that fact. Maybe if I was German, I would want to get this shirt. I don't see this on my shopping list right now. But
Okay.
yeah, I guess I got nothing else than that.
Okay. All right, Tina, start me up. How about this? It's a quilted backpack. Quilted backpack. That seems to be the rage late. I saw a lot of quilted items down there on this last trip. It's $69.99, Tina. And it's roughly the size of the popular Loungefly. So what do you think?
Look, I love the price. That's okay. Just I don't know. I like the colors. I think it's a cute bag. If I was into quilted bags,
Okay.
which sometimes I can be. So if I
Okay.
was in the mood for this bag, I would get this bag. But
Okay.
I am not in the mood for this bag right now. So
Okay. Go
yeah.
Mini says no. I don't usually see Go Mini says no. April, Tina says Rose Rojos at Paradise Garden Grill, topped with shredded lettuce, crema, queso fresco,
Wait,
salsa
what?
roja, and pickled onions. What do you think?
Like, I am so lost
Oh
right
my
now. No, I'm
gosh.
kidding.
I should have eaten
Um,
dinner. I did not eat. And oh my gosh, I want this.
sounded so good, right?
I want it
Um,
bad. It
so
looks
the
so
quilted
good.
backpack, for
Hold on.
69.
Soundbite. Thank you very much. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh
Doug?
Thank you
no,
very much.
no.
Wait,
Hold on. Sorry. That soundbite's still going. God, it's a long soundbite. Holy cow. I don't even know where I got that.
When did I say that?
I don't know. That was a long soundbite. This was the one I was going for. I meant to say April. Tina says,
Come on, Tina, tell me about the flop over. Would you put a floppy
oh,
thing in your mouth?
Show us your floppy.
there you go. So,
okay, so for 69.99 for this backpack, I would probably take that money and put it towards, and we've probably said this before, but Vera Bradley, because they're quilted, they have a design, it's a name brand. So
mhm.
even though this is Disney parks, it, and it's the size of a lounge fly, I probably wouldn't purchase it.
Okay. No for you. Jen?
No, I'm going to pass on this bag. It just does not appeal to me. If I'm going to spend 69 on something, it's going to be a lot different than this.
I don't think these were selling that well. They had a packed shelf when we were there. So, Doug?
It's the design. I don't like the whole design of this line. I don't like the mini. I don't like the hat. I don't like the flowers.
Okay.
It just it isn't. I don't think it's going to do well.
Okay. Good call that. Good night, Mark Langenkamp. We got 2 items left on here. Here's the
Yeah.
ears. Tell me what you think of the ears. They went for the cuckoo clocks, as you know, in Germany. That's a big thing. This is the ear headband that they've got for there, and it is $36.99. Where are we? I think April. Start us up.
No.
Wow.
I don't like these at all. Like, okay, out of all those designs we just looked at, but this, like, is Minnie Mouse? I mean, is there like a nod to Mickey? Like, I see it on the clock there on the other one, but no, I don't like these at all.
Okay. Jen, yes or no for you on these?
No, sorry. I'm going to pass. If I'm going to buy ears, these aren't them.
Okay. Doug, what do you think Belinda would say on these?
I actually like them.
Do you?
I do. I like the cuckoo clocks. I like the hidden Mickeys that are in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I actually like these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meow.
There you go. Meow. Tina, what do you think?
Yeah, meow me too, because I
The
like
heck was
these.
that?
They're cute.
Do you have a cuckoo clock in your house?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I'd love one.
Doug, do you have one?
I have one down in the basement. We had one from my grandfather, and the gentleman, the only clock fixer in the whole area, retired, so I can't find anybody to fix it right now.
Okay. Jen,
So,
all right.
but
Jen, do you have one?
it's in a safe place.
No?
No.
Okay. April, how about you? Just curious.
No.
My mother has the only one in our family, and she won't let anyone near it, and it needs to be fixed. And again, same thing. We don't have a person here. All right, Jen, last one. Official cake tester T-shirt coming out here. Are you want to be the official cake tester of Walt Disney? It didn't have a price, although April probably knows it. It's an honorable mention to the lineup of adorable official cake tester tee fun. It's got neat colors. I like the cherry on top is the Mickey logo. What do you think?
I wouldn't buy it for myself, but I'd buy it for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I got a shirt out of it. Nice. Doug, what do you think? Doug, it's a
Cake
shirt.
tester tea.
Yes, it's a
Cake
thing.
tester.
Official cake
It says
tester.
official cake tester.
It's the thing they're
No,
doing with a bunch of them.
I'd rather save the money and just go buy more cake.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, it does pay homage to the pavilion's world famous caramel coochie. So, it does say that.
I'd still just go buy more cake.
Okay. Not the $35 a slice cake, just regular cake, right?
No.
Tina? No?
Wait a second, hold up. I thought the caramel coochie was popcorn.
Well, they've got desserts, they've got popcorn, they've got caramels,
Oh,
they got all kind of stuff in there.
okay. Um, I love this shirt. You can't really make out the font around the cake though. I wish it was a little bit darker.
I wish it was black.
Um,
Yeah.
that would work too. I love cake. I actually bought a cannoli cake tonight, and I can't wait to get off because I'm gonna go have a piece. I'm
Very
so
nice.
excited.
Thanks for
So
tormenting
yeah,
all of us. I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
April?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't buy this. Even though the cake is delicious, like in Germany, because we have had it for the festivals here, so it's really good, but I wouldn't buy a t-shirt with it on it. So, and I believe the price is $36.99. So,
Okay. That
I was
makes
just looking it up to verify. So, yeah,
Thank you. April's
you're
always
welcome.
on it. All right. We've had a great show tonight. As I talk to my friends about what we're doing, I want to remind everybody about a couple things. One, I'm going to dump you into a channel tonight, over live in the park. So newer channel you can check out when we're done. Two, we've got a lot of things going on this week that these great people are going to tell you about. So let's first, Jen, I'll start with you. What are you excited about this weekend? We've got some good stuff coming up.
Tomorrow night, it's the Hall of Fame. It's like the Super Bowl of the Disney streaming community.
That's a great way
I'm
to put
so
it.
excited. So excited. There's going to be some people that you're going to say, how have they not been inducted before? How are they not already in?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some new names that you might not even know yet.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of everything, but it's always an honor. Makes me think back to when I heard my name being called, and it's just a great feeling. So I'm so excited, really looking forward to it.
I love that. Am I allowed to give a little hint of anything? Am I allowed to do that or no?
A hint.
There's something. No? Doug says no, I can't do it then. All right. Doug says no. Doug, what are you
I
excited
don't
about?
trust you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree with Jen.
To vote
No.
of confidence.
You
I mean, it's true.
loose lips
Right.
sink ships, buddy.
Oh Lord.
No, just I'm gonna be doing coffee talk all week. Got the New Year's or the Christmas Eve stream. Today is a sad day. Today is I was supposed to leave for Florida today.
Okay.
So, but that ain't happening. So, after this, I think I'm gonna go crawl in bed and cry myself to sleep.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Tina, we will be unfortunately missing you this weekend. But what do you have coming up with your channel? Anything coming up?
I have to do a stream next week. I might stream Christmas Eve, 5 o'clock Wednesday, whatever it is.
Nice.
We'll see. I have mail to open. I have things I want to talk about. There's some announcements that I'm super excited for. So I'm really excited. So I think Wednesday 5 o'clock. I'll do Wednesday whatever it is. Yes. Okay.
Are we going to hear anything on an update on Carl and how he's doing?
There's no Carl.
Just
But if there were, I'd give you an update.
Okay.
But there's no Carl.
Okay.
Maybe I'll invent Carl. Maybe Carl can be.
There you go. Okay. I love it.
I don't know.
All right. Let's go over to Miss April.
I just have some holiday stuff coming out. We have family coming into town this weekend. I have my sister's birthday. We have the Hall of Fame tomorrow. There's a lot going on. So a little bit overwhelming before we go into the new year, but I got some changes coming on my channel coming
Okay.
soon. So I'm hoping that it works out, and it's just something new that I want to bring to everybody. So I'm hoping that I go through with what it does and it works out. So we'll see.
I love it. That sounds great. Check out A Bounce It Journey. We're dropping links in there. I have
Thank
a
you
question.
guys.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Will Carl be appearing in your house?
Tina? Or
Oh,
me?
what?
Can you lend her Carl?
Oh,
No?
April doesn't have a Carl either. There's no Carl here.
He just shovels the
I have a
sidewalks.
Mr. Deadpool.
Wait.
Murph, how you
is-
doing, buddy? Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
yeah,
Murph.
that's right.
Yeah, you don't need any snow shoveling. Good, Murph, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Real quick, guys, Doug will be doing the Christmas Eve show of following Santa on the radar and all where he's going and some surprises and fun stuff. That'll be 9 o'clock on Christmas Eve. I'm going to move my show to 7 p.m. that night. I hope you'll stop over with me, hang out for a little bit. We'll play a little Two Truths and a Lie with me, and then I'll send you over to Doug. I want to remind everybody that Sunday night, Triple C's have Katie Phillips coming in. It's going to be a great show with Katie, and it'll be a lot of fun to sit and talk with her. So we are definitely excited about that. Of course, the Hall of Fame, I've talked about it for 7 months. It's been well over 100 hours worth of work for me on this show, and those that are coming on to help, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. Tina and Jen and Doug are part of our oversight committee. Thank you so much for your time. It's going to be a great show. I'm sure there'll be some tears shed. I'm sure there'll be some oh my gods. And at the end of the day, it just means Preston and I need to start packing up buttons on Sunday morning, which he was thrilled to hear. I was like, we're going to get these done because we're getting them out on Monday. So keep up with that. And then the after party will be over, which I'm looking forward to, over on our channel, and it should be a lot of fun here. Um, the after party is something that I'm looking. Where did April go? Hold on, where's April? Let me fix this.
Backstage.
Wait a minute. Who
Where-
invited these guys?
Whoa!
What
How
is
did
going
Hey,
on? Why
Tuesday.
are you here?
What after party?
Hold on.
What
Guess
the-
five.
Wait a
Hold on.
minute. Can we trade cakes for Mandy? Where's Mandy?
Hold on. I'm going back over here. I need to put April into 5. I thought I had it perfectly set, and I didn't. So hang tight a second. Oh, there's Mandy. Hold on.
my head
We're gonna
for
get to
1
Mandy in 1
second.
second. Give me a second. I didn't have this all set up, so let me. I gotta turn off that widget, and I gotta put April into 5, and now I can go back over there. Why are you being? Why are
Already
you being?
started once. That's all you get.
You can just hear me.
There we go.
There I am.
There we go. It was messing with me.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
So we're gonna have the hangout by these guys.
Lily!
Oh my
Hi, Lily.
God.
Oh Lord, no,
She's
no!
partying.
I didn't
look,
say
the
you
one
could
girl
come
on the good list.
Are you on the naughty list?
No.
Yeah.
Lily,
Yeah.
No, she's
hold
not.
on, Lily.
She's the top of the good list.
I don't. You know what? If you want to be on the good list, I need to see you whack your dad once or twice.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
There. Here, let me help you. There you go. You feel better now?
Lily and I got into a boxing match. I lost.
You did. Give him the moves. There you go. That's right.
But no, you guys are going to be doing the after show after the Hall of Fame over on the 9 to 7, which is going to be good. I just thought I'd bring these guys in real quick if they wanted to talk about it for a second. So, Kenny, you're not allowed to go first because it's Kate's name on the dialogue thing first. So go ahead, Kate. You're allowed to talk first.
Kenny, you go right ahead.
No,
no, we're just.
I'll say. Go ahead, Gabe.
Nope, go ahead.
Okay, fine. That's how we roll.
It's gonna go like that.
No, we haven't put in 100 hours of work like you guys have, and we're so excited for your show tomorrow night to see it as it happens live. But we were just doing our pre-prep for tonight, making sure we're all on the same page. We got everybody ready to go on our side, Pete. So we're ready to rock and roll, man. We can't wait. And like we've told everybody earlier this week, we are scheduled at 10 p.m. But immediately after Pete's show tomorrow, we're going live as soon as he is done. So make sure you're checking out the 927 as
Yeah.
soon as Pete and his crew are done tomorrow. And we're ready. We're going to have our bests on. I won't even tell you what we're wearing yet, but we're going to have it ready to go. And we're excited for it. So, and we're ready to welcome those new recipients in this year and just talk about the adventure of everything that you guys have done for this community. So we're excited.
Well, thank you for all you're putting into it. And, you know, we're going to have it where the show drops right into theirs, first off, which will be great for anybody that doesn't know. We'll be dropping their links like Debbie just did now. Thank you, Debbie. She's all over that. Ken, for you guys, I mean, you and Jen and of course Lily went in last year. What did that mean to you guys? I mean, hearing your names out there.
Yeah, it's a memory that I won't say it's hard to bring up because it's obviously a great moment, but it was a very emotional moment for us because we did not. We've shared it. We've shared it a lot of times with where Lily's began her channel and where we are today, and the people, like, everyone on this screen, right? That you see here that weren't in our lives 3 years ago. That we consider all you guys just unbelievable great friends. And it's and to be recognized for the work that Lily has put into it, because you know what, it's one of the things that she really puts her heart and soul into when she does her videos. And Jenny behind the scenes too. Of us doing this vlog and putting ourselves out there for a bunch of people. Again, we just do it for fun. But you know what? We've been blessed so much since we started, and we're happy to bring you guys that type of footage, and regardless if we were in the Hall of Fame or not. You know what I'm saying? When we found out we were nominated for it, that was good enough for us, right? Just to say, hey, you know what? Thank you for recognizing what we're doing, and of course that night we have it all on camera back in vlogs from last December of Cakes and Dame and everybody recording us and Ivone. Thank you, Lily. So we had like 5 different angles of us hearing the announcement from Kelly that we got in,
Right.
and I can honestly say from the bottom of our hearts, it was one of the greatest, not just a YouTube memory and the recognition, but just a memory in general. And I'm almost 50 years old, so it was an unbelievable moment. And I know it meant a lot to Lily and meant a lot to Jenny. And yeah, I'm almost tearing up talking about it now. And I'm usually trying to be funny, but it was a very heartwarming day.
Well, it meant a lot to Kelly too. I know because he was really focused on making sure that he got to do it, which is a nice thing. And
Yeah.
it's been I've been blessed to sit here and to be able to see Doug and Tina and Jen's names get called and your guys get called, and it is a testament when your name is called in November, much like with our friends down below with Cakes and Mandy and April. Mandy's somewhere riding a dog or something, or kicking a cat out the house for running in a tree or something right now. But
She's right there.
if the cat goes in the tree, you can punt that cat right out of the door. I'm telling you, right out, punt it. But to hear your name read in that November show is a meaningful moment. It means that 2 or more people that have already been inducted in for what the community felt was quality reasons of quality broadcasting, quality people, quality traits, leadership traits, military recognition, so many great things that multiple people have seen, that they took the time to write. 2 or more people wrote your name down. And, in a world where we can go by with technology and literally I can sit here and if I wanted to with my phone, I can turn lights on, turn the heater on in this room. I can turn on TVs. I can turn on part of my lights outside. I can turn on the trees, turn on the trees on and off. I could text anybody across the world. Heck, we had Nick in here from over in the UK and Rob over in the UK watching with us. We've had Cricket Fox in here from Australia. Time goes by and things fly. For people to sit there and take the time to write your name down, it's valued. So it's a great thing when you're called in November. It's a plus, as Walt Disney would say, plussing it up when your name is called in December. I truly believe, and I've said this, Jen's heard me say it. She's probably sick of hearing me say it, but everybody in this community because you took the time to A, care about yourself, and B, care about others to want to be in, whether it's our community or someone else's Disney community or whatever. You're already a winner. We're all winners in what we have. We've found friendships. We've found some people found relationships. Paul and Stephanie got married for the love of God, it's great. And we got to witness that firsthand with many of you at the meetup. Tears were shed at the meetup. Tears were shed at the meetup. I can't. I heard 4 or 5 times. Oh my God! I was looking to meet you. Not about me. It was going on behind me as I was trying to work to check people in. You know, I literally saw someone. This is. I'm not gonna. I don't want to embarrass anybody. I literally saw somebody meet someone, and their legs were jumping up and down. Oh my God! You know, it was incredible, and that's what this community is all about. I saw Danielle come out. Danielle's got so much going on in her life, and she was out there, and she came over, was talking with me, and I was getting her stuff. And we were going over things, and she literally looked at me and she says, "I love you, but I've got to go talk to people. There's a lot of people that wanted to say hello, and I want to make sure I say hello to every last one." It's that type of beautiful mentality. It's me driving Jen nuts because I'm yelling, "Hey Jen, this person's looking for you." Because I had so many people come up and go, "Hi, how you doing? Great. Hey, let me check you in. Here's this, here's this. This is Molly's mom. Oh, hi Molly's mom. Where's Molly? Can I get a hug first? Can I get a picture before we do the where's Molly thing?" You know. What's that?
And she's drinking coffee. She said she was drinking coffee. She was busy.
Yes, she was. She was. And then as I'm walking around, I got Lily trying to take out my legs. It was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. She put two indentations. I have dents in my left calf, young lady. So there we go.
You throw me a white towel on me at Epcot.
You deserved it. So look, it's just
Buddy.
I'm just humble that people see the value in this. I'm humbled that we had 1,400 votes come in. Is that, I think it was somewhere right around there. I think it's a number.
Something astronomical. Yes, it was.
Yeah. So
we wouldn't have been able to count them by hand. That
no,
many.
we would. Dutchyland is out of here. Go check out Dutchyland on his streams. Much love from the Netherlands for everyone. Dutchy streams over in Paris. Omar does an amazing job. I love his channel. And he's going to be a guest on the Triple C show at like dark 30 in the morning coming up in early 2026. So I thank you guys for doing it. The two of you guys with Jenny and Amanda, I couldn't think of more people that I trust to handle something that that I just value because it brings happiness to others. And I know you can't see it, but all those buttons are up over there, right there. They're all up there, all 9 of them, and the 10th one will be put up on Saturday. I have every last one of them, and all the 20 channels that started this whole thing all have the 20 buttons as well. So it's a good thing. So check these guys out. It'd be a great thing. We got to get out of here. We're over our time. You guys can all hold tight here, and I will be back to you guys. I'm going out of here on this one. Why not? We're over here. Why not? Go crazy. Plus, Doug's muted, so I don't have to hear him yelling. Actually, I can still hear him, but you guys can't. Listen, great people coming in tonight. Go over, check out Doug. He does an amazing job on his channel. Tina's talking about doing some Wednesday shows. That would be awesome. Share the love. April, we love having over here. Check out her content. She knows cruises. She knows the parks. She's involved with a little bit of everything. She's part of helping with Chip and Co. So much great stuff. Mouse Talk's usually in here with us. Walter's off with Melissa doing things. You can check out Mouse Talk and Kenny and oh sorry, I did it wrong. Cakes and Kenny and the 927 and everything that they have going over there. And obviously I'm blessed to have Jen in my life helping with everything over here. She came up with like 4 ideas today that I had to were ones I didn't even think of are better than mine. So we're blessed to have all those good people on the screen and all of you in our chats. We couldn't do it without you. It's the holiday season. We couldn't do this without you. We'd just be sitting here goofing off, doing a hangout that we were just talking amongst ourselves. We're so grateful that you come in and take the time to consider my channel or any of my friends as a place you'd want to go to. So if for some reason we don't talk to you tomorrow night, you better watch the replay because there's going to be some really good stuff. And check out the replay also of the 927. Love you, everybody. Let's go out of here with some bumpers. I don't think I have I got Lily's bumper somewhere. Let me see if I can find it while I'm doing this. I got my new systems coming in here on Sunday. So let's see. Let's go out of here. Let's start with this one.
Hey, it's John, Spaceship Ears from Grand and Miraculous. I'm here at the Space Needle, that monument to the future that Walt once imagined, a community of tomorrow. But you're a part of something just as grand, a community of today, right here on the Pete McDevitt Show. Thanks for being here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Lily from Lily's Life.
And I'm Zippity Doo Dog, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Who are you going to hit today? Oh, ow! Oh, unbelievable.
Hi, it's Monorail Molly from the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Nick and Claire. We're hanging out here at Disneyland Paris. You're watching Pete McDevitt.
And we'll be right back.
Hey, this is Piano Rob. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and unlike Muppets, we'll be right back.
Hi, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and I'm Chris, the Disney Baker. Pete's on a break, and he'll be right back.
What the hell? It takes you so damn long to do a bumper.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.